Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to another episode of Coov and the Kang here on the Three Spurs Boys. And yo ho ho, Coovs!
Yo ho ho indeed.
Yo
Oh,
ho
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 indeed.
ho. Now I
Happy
have a
Christmas.
machine gun.
Well, that's whoa, hey
Hey,
now.
that's the Christmas spirit right there. Yeah.
Bringing out the big guns right away. Okay, should I just run the end credits now then and just call it a day, or
I think so.
I think it's all downhill from here, anyways. At this point, then, right? What do you want to do? Should we got two debuts? We got a double debut for a Christmas special.
We
How's
do.
that?
Should we do a few of the comments first and then just bring them straight in? That's probably the easiest way, is it?
Let's start with it. Let's go ahead. We made the people wait long enough. They've waited long enough.
We were thinking of talking for 5 minutes, just us first of all. But I mean,
sure. How you doing?
You know,
how you feeling now?
I'm fine. All right, let's move on. Bring the guests on.
All right then. Let's go on then. Guests first or comments first? Which you want to start?
Comments first. Otherwise, we'll never get around to it.
Fair enough. Yeah,
we can keep them all waiting backstage with miserable looks on their faces right now. But
actually, one of them deserves to be miserable. She's giving us the finger and everything.
Yeah,
she shows up on her own damn schedule and is giving us the finger. There's people
she
in the
actually is.
Guess who's coming on last and going to be waiting the longest? Can you guess, Coops? I know who it is.
I think I know who it might be. It's not just Kiriakou time, is it?
No. It's clearly a religious thing or a cultural thing, but maybe we'll get the opportunity to ask her later in the show, right? But we'll be nice. It is Christmas.
Oh, we saw you, Elly, doing this. Followed by It doesn't make up for doing that earlier, does it?
Yeah, Elly doesn't. Yeah, where are those gone? No fingers anymore, right, Elly? Huh? No more fingers anymore, Elly? Huh? Any more fingers?
Again.
No more fingers. Right, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Brush is here saying Merry Christmas already. Sophia's here. Big up, folks. Chris Peters is here. He's been waiting patiently for us. Thank you, Chris. Jose's in the house already. Mia's here. 1 month member chat already. Geesh, it's been a month already since we've had memberships. Fantastic. Thank you, Mia. Lots of love right back at you. Robbie's in the house already as well. Good evening to you, Robbie. Oh, yeah, Robbie doesn't have school, so he can stay up this late now. Otherwise, he'd be in bed about 2 hours ago, right? Side dancers here. Big up, bro. Good to see you. And Kate, our sweetheart, is here. And already she's sending her 1 month member chat as well. Merry Christmas to all of you. Muchos love to you as well. Die hard, anyone, big time in the house. Big time. If you want to join us for Spot the Bull later, shoot me a message, bro. I'll send you the link. I think we got one spot left there. So if you want it, you definitely get it, my man, if you're up for it there. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully the family's well. Spurs GCTV, Merry Christmas to you, brother. Another 1 month membership here already. Jim in here as well. Happy Christmas, Happy New Year, everybody. Exactly. A few people, everybody's just saying hello to everybody. And okay. Drew La is in the house. Drew La, I heard your back wasn't doing too well, so hopefully you're feeling better, right? And look who's decided to join us. We might have to spice things up a little bit there. Big up, Mickey. Hopefully your Christmas shopping went well today. Again, everybody's just saying hello to everybody. That's why I didn't put on my Christmas hat, Kate, because I knew I had somebody making a debut. I thought if she's going to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I better go make an effort and make myself at least somewhat different, a special 4.5 decent. You know, Kuva's all cleaned up and nice over there. What do you think?
You're half decent. The other half is fantastic.
This is why I love you, baby. Everybody needs a Kuva in their life. I feel if you don't have a Kuva in your life, I'm sorry. You should. Get a Kuva. Everybody, if you haven't made your Christmas list, add a Kuva to it. Because that's what makes you feel better. John Ellis Hall in the house. Mate, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Adrian's here already as well. Lisa. No. We call everybody a ho. It's a generalized ho, right? Yeah, we're not specific.
It's a Punjabi thing, isn't it?
It's Punjabi. Punj means 5, right? So Stuart's in the house as well. Good evening to you, Stuart. Hopefully you're well. And Jim is, Kate will be here. Wicked. Perfect. Good to hear that because she wasn't too sure. So I'm glad hopefully your day got a little bit better, sweetheart. And we will be here to make sure you go to bed with a smile on your face. Jim dropping the first super chat already. Thank you very much. Kuva, Ash, Lee, and the Queen is here. And he left out Ben, but that's okay. He doesn't know he's in here. Yeah, come on later in about an hour. We're gonna do the show for a bit, and then for Spot the Bull, buddy, we're just gonna bring on some extra guests. So if you're up for it, you, Kate, Jim, and Rez and Kim will be joining us later on, I believe. So I knew who you are. If you want to come on now, you can come on now, big time. If you're gonna pull the big time card out on us.
Well, if Kate's turned up, does that mean there's still room for Nick now? Because I mean, he is an expendable commodity. That's what he said earlier.
Well, but yeah, but you know what? We didn't want to say that live online, right? You want to say hi?
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, okay. Say hi. Yeah. No, don't do that. Sticky. Oh God, here comes disgusting nostrils.
Hi.
Is that you, Nick?
Oh, no, that's not Nick. Yeah, we're live. Oh. Yeah, see that red button in the corner that says live? Yeah, we're actually live right now.
Look, so, you have to take
Santa for therapy money.
I know you don't want to take responsibility for that one, but you have to, mate. I'm sorry.
I do. I made that. What do you do, right? 100% Mickey, he is. What?
Real quick. I have to show you something that's actually, like, you're going to love it.
You, dude, I'm in the show, mate.
Yeah,
so.
No. Wait, you're
of a show. Thank you. Okay. Don't feed Kuda after midnight. No, I always feed Kuva. Kuva's hungry, you feed him. Right? And look at this. Chris Peters, the second super chat already. Oh, big up, mate. Thank you, Bobby and Kuva, for making my life of Spurs better. Oh, brother, thank you for making our life better. This community is awesome. What a privilege it is to be a part of it. So much love to you, Chris. Hopefully you guys have a good Christmas and everything. All the best to you and your family. And hello, everybody. Evening, Jay Stewart is saying, yes, it did, Drew. I got everything done. The list is everybody is crossed off, and everybody better be happy. If they're not, they better pretend to be. Right? So that's all I care. Chelsea fan in the house. Big up, mate. Merry Christmas to you, my friend, and all the very, very best. That's everybody. Should we bring in the filthy animals, as Macaulay Culkin would say, since it is a Christmas special? Do we start with our regulars? Do we start with our debutantes? What do we do?
Should we bring the regulars on first, and then we can ease people into the sort of new concept of new guests?
Okay, that works. That works.
Yeah.
Everybody knows this guy. Everybody knows this guy. It's the cough. It's the finest barista UK has to offer. Not only is he sexy, not only is he nice, he's just a beautiful, beautiful barista champion. Hi, Benny.
I'll give you £5 after the show.
It's 3, buddy.
5?
3.
Yeah.
You told me it was 2. What's going on?
No. It's 5. 2 for me, 3 for you.
You get two for Kuva,
you get 3.
2 for Bobby, and then 1 as a tip for the both of you.
I see where you're clean shaven now. A little bit of new razor, was it?
It's expensive now, man.
Yeah. I see where the £3 gone suddenly. Yeah,
it is.
I'm on to you both now.
Sorry, buddy. Should we? I don't know if we want to bring her in or not, because she decided to just show up whenever the hell she wanted.
Yeah, she shows up when she wants.
And then gave us the finger in the background, and now she's giggling like it was funny, and she thinks it's okay to just show up whenever she wants. But we'll let her in here because she is the queen. Hello, Ellie.
Oh my God! Do you know why I was late? I've got a really good excuse.
I don't want to hear it.
Sounded pretty poor to me.
That sounds like a shit excuse to me. Yeah. So okay, go on, Ellie. Go ahead. Well, no. We'll let the people making their debut just wait even longer.
Let's see if the audience want to forgive me and you guys. So my
I can figure out how to put up polls in this thing.
My ginger pussy, he decided to spew up all over the settee. That's my excuse. So I was cleaning it. It was disgusting.
Oh. Did you shave him?
No.
No.
It's just a sicky cat. He's just like, he's poorly all the time. Yeah.
So you've got an unshaved sickly. Yeah.
Look at this, Coos. Look at that. Andrew Gregory. Talk about the Christmas spirit. Is that £20?
Yeah,
£20.
So good,
oh my goodness. Andrew Gregory. Wow. How generous and kind of you, sir. All the very, very best to you, sir, this holiday season.
Me £20 earlier.
I saw that. I saw he dropped 20. Santa Andrew is on the case this morning.
Yeah, he got a bonus.
Let's get our debutantes in here, because we'll get the lady in first, because I see the gentleman is getting himself prepped. Ash, you legend. 4:12 in the morning in India right now.
Wow.
4:12 a.m. and she's looking as rosy as she would in the middle of the day. Look at that. Thank you, Ash, for joining us. How are you, dear? You got to unmute yourself, though, Ash.
You can't get away with just good looks.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to say things.
The pretty face only gets you so far here. Kuva's been trying it, but now he's realized he actually has to speak sometimes, right?
No, I'll let Kuva be the pretty one.
Oh, see how generous. How generous. There's a lot of competition with Elly, Ben, Kuva, you here. Yeah, I don't blame you. But speaking of beautiful, we have one more beautiful person joining us. Lee Smithy Smith is in the house. Big up, Smithy. How are you, man?
Good. You guys good?
Fantastic, buddy. So 10:43 p.m. for all those UK folk, 4:13 a.m. for Ash. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you all for joining us this evening. We forgot Nick. Okay. Oh, we're talking lots of bollocks tonight. Don't you worry about that, buddy. That was very kind of you. Chris, thank you. Andrew, thank you. Jim, Kate, thank you. All of you. Mia, wow. Andrew, yes, big up, Andrew, for sure. Oh, we're going to hear about PEH for sure.
I have been on every single Free Spurs Boys show, bar one. And these two in the chat are calling themselves regulars.
Wow. But, well, they could be chat regulars. They're getting up there. They've made quite a few appearances too, right?
I think Ben might have been on more coup than the Kangs than I have.
You know what? That's yeah. I think Ben can call himself a regular above you. Leo dropping a super chat for as well. Much love, homie, man. And big up to Leo. This guy's been donating so much of his time and everything and doing all this stuff for charities, talking about the true Christmas spirit. What a class
He's
act.
a disciple. That's what he is.
He's a good man. Get rid of Ben. Never. I want Smithy's jumper. It is nice, isn't it? Look at that.
Whoa.
It's got his name on it too.
Look him fly.
It's a Spurs one too. Look at the cockerel on there. That is actually a badass sweater. It's got his name on it too.
Absolutely.
I think that's the one Romero was wearing.
Antibiotics.
Got an Agenderson Royale against me and Ellie.
I'm going to say, Nick's not coming on the show, but he wants us to boot them too. That makes a lot of sense, right? Let's get rid of guests.
You've got an Agenderson Royale against me, Nick.
I'm telling you, man. This guy's bullying. Lisa, good evening to you.
This is what happens. I'll tell you, Bobby. This is what happens when we know our show is so cutting edge when it comes to football. People literally have to fight each other to get on, don't they?
Well, hold on. We're talking about football here. Do we have to do that? We can get away with it sometimes, can't we? I read this. I read this magazine a few months back, Shoot or something. I'll get my information from that. No, the kids were kind enough to get me a book for Christmas called Football for Dummies, so I might be able to entertain a conversation finally.
Give it to Arteta.
Wow. Paul Brown in the house. Good evening to you. Merry Christmas, everybody. And almost didn't recognize me. It's amazing what a shave and a haircut can do, eh, Paul? Paddy Hartnett, my favorite limey in the world, has a soft spot.
What?
Paddy. Still love you, though.
Disgrace.
Nick in, Kate in. That's it. Oh, my God. These people are just... Look at this.
What do you say?
Just
where do I live?
DT's in the house. Where do you live?
Is that what you said?
No, where do you live? No, you're in Oxford, right?
Yeah. I thought someone said, where do I live?
Did I just click on something really fast? Oh, yeah, right here. Yeah, Jim is asking, where do you live? There you go. Your eyes are quicker than mine. I'm just clicking here. I thought people were saying hi.
Oxford.
He's in Oxford. There you go. So, boys and girls.
Chipping Norton.
It's not too far away, yeah.
No, I like Chipping Norton.
How far are you from that, Ellie?
What, from Oxford? Miles. Very far.
So
I'm about 10,000 kilometers, but nobody's asking that.
I have no idea where anybody is. All I know is I will definitely make a trip to England again, and I don't care what part of the country I'm in. I will make my way to Ellie's house for dinner again.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what I'm doing. All my family there, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to abandon you to go to Ellie's. I don't care because their food's that amazing. She's that sweet. So we do have this going on tomorrow. Cooves, this little a football match. You want to run that around and See what people.
Yeah, I mean, the more observant football fan would notice you actually got it the wrong way round there, because it's like should be Spurs versus Everton with a home team.
Yeah, but we did that on purpose.
This is the way we do the show. We convention. Get out of here. We'll just do our own thing. So Everton Spurs. We'll throw it around the other way. Yeah, it is a big game, isn't it? Usually, these are two clubs that. Really, if we're honest, we should always be up there challenging for titles year after year. But neither club's been doing it for a long time. So, yeah, let's see. Everton are on a great run since they've been dot points. They seem to be this unstoppable winning machine. Bad time to play them. They need to calm down by the time we come around to it. But it's Christmas, though, isn't it? So perhaps the festive spirit will get into them, and they'll concede a few unnecessary goals like we usually do. So,
we do.
You know, that 7-3 scoreline's on the cards again.
So I was just to say, before you run that around the panel, Coos, look at that. Chris Peters was kind enough to gift 5 memberships out. So they were given to Spurs, GCTV, Mile High, Chelsea Fan, Eltel, Cockerell, and Drula. You are all now proud members of the 3 Spurs boys. So congratulations. And Chris Peters, you class act. You. Thank you very much for that. It's very, very kind of you. That's right. Big up, Chris, everybody. Look at that. Look at that. Sorry. Go ahead, Coos. Where are we at?
No, that'll do it. We can end now.
Well, they're just coming off that loss, right? They just lost their EFL Cup game on penalties there. So they're coming off that. That was yesterday, was it not? So Ben,
I don't know. I don't pay attention to football unless it's we're playing now. I really don't. Too much else to do. Yeah, let's just throw it around the panel. Just go for just general thoughts on the game. We'll go. Yeah. Let's go to Ben first, shall we?
So as the first member of the Cocker panel, this is going to be a very tricky game tomorrow. People like to think that Everton, because they've been really poor the last week, going to be a real pushover. There is a reason they've gone the last 4 games unbeaten without conceding a goal. Sean Dyche, who is, in my opinion, one of the most underrated managers in English football, has made them a very difficult side to beat. He is. I compare him to our current manager, Ange Postecoglou. He's a solid bloke that says it the way it is. The only reason people like to make fun of him is because he might not play a great style of football, because he's never managed a big club. He's always had to manage a team, play half-decent football with literally no money. Imagine you gave Sean Dyche a team where he's got a load of money. He would do bits. He's an absolute brilliant manager. And who do Tottenham struggle against the most? Physical sides. Last one, West Ham, got beat. One before that, can't remember. We don't beat physical sides. Crystal Palace we struggled against in the first half. We got through it in the end. But we do not do well against teams that like to be aggressive. And that is Sean Dyche football to a T. They will fight for every single ball, every decision, every throw-in. They will fight. So it will be difficult. It will be a really difficult game tomorrow. But I want to see Big Ange and Sean Dyche down the pub. I think it would be brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. Ash, do you agree with that? Difficult game, or are we just going to turn on the style and just thrash them like we should?
Nah, it's going to be a difficult game. I mean, I think Sean Dyche is English Ange. Like, in terms of, like, the way he talks in press conferences and all of that, he's English Ange. And because he's English, everything has to be opposite of Australian. And so the way he plays is opposite. But everything else is the same, exactly the same. Like, their press conferences, their sense of humor. I reckon they'd be best friends. Like, I'd like to be like a fly on the wall in that pub when they get that drink together. It's like this date that all the fans are organizing.
He said today, Ash. He said, I'd love to go for a drink with him. He said it
Yeah,
today.
that's what I'm saying. Like, he's literally asking Ange out. It's like a thirst thing.
First day, he's courting our manager.
I'm right.
So do we need a referee tomorrow or a chaperone?
I think we need a stretcher, perhaps, because I'm really scared about the injuries.
Wow.
Fair. Lee, what's your thoughts on the game for tomorrow?
I'm going to keep this short and sweet because you guys have ruined it for me because I forgot Destiny was suspended. So I'm just going to stick with a 2-1.
Well, here, that was going to come up next. You could add into it. Go for it.
I don't think it'd be easy, but yeah, I reckon we'll finish 2-1.
Well, go on. Add to that. No, we need more than that, Smitty.
Come on, Lee.
You can't just give a. Come on, you're making your debut, man. You're wearing that nice jumper on.
Exactly.
You're all colorful.
Why are we going to miss Adogi so much? Why will we miss Basuma?
They've been geniuses this season, haven't they? I mean, who else are you going to put in? Hoiberg.
Now you've done it.
All right, Coos, I'll just run the credits now. See you next time.
Yeah.
Coos, is this where we watch Lee die?
And where can we find everybody?
Ding, ding, ding! In this corner, fighting in the green hat, out of Cypriot.
Well, okay. Well, got to let Ellie respond to that. I mean, shots have now been fired, and Hoiberg is in the firing line. So, Lee, you might want to cover your ears, mate.
Well, I was going to say in a coffin. No, but I'm not that cruel. Anyway, I was thinking more of the. I don't really want to speak about Hoiberg. I'm all Hoiberg'd out. Right.
You've just mentioned him twice in a sentence.
Now that was a party political broadcast by Ben on behalf of Sean Dyche, right?
Yeah.
Now,
I love the man.
do you know what I'm looking forward to? The hug. The hug.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. Because there's two big bellies there, isn't there? And those bellies are going to meet.
Sorry, Lee. First and last time on the show.
That's a good one. That's quite accurate, you know. You better watch out.
Pick up Jim with another super chat in here already. 3-0 to the Spurs. That's it, baby.
I think the hug and the huddle, do you know what I mean? It's going to be spectacular, right? And I'm looking for it to see whose belly hits whose belly first. Right. But it's going to be I agree with everybody. It's going to be a very tight match. There's not going to be much in it. It's not like going to be a 5-0 drubbing like we did last season? No, 2-0 last season. The season before that, it was 5-0.
Didn't Hoiberg scale against Everton last season?
I said 3-2 because I heard Eltel Cockerell said we shouldn't be worried about what they're doing. They should be worrying about what we're doing, right? Which is true. That's why I think we're going to win. Because what we do, we score more goals than them. That's a fact, all right? And we've got better players than them. So it should be a victory for us, right? So I'm going 3-2, but it's going to be a very, very well-contested match, a very physical match, like Ben said as well. And I think we have to up our game. We have to up our physicality in the match to win it. So I'm confident, though, that we're going to win it 3-2.
Are you going to the game, Ellie?
Yes, I am.
Anybody else? Lee, you're going, right? Yeah, Lee's going as well. Ben, you going?
I might turn up.
Come on, Ben.
Ash?
Yes.
Any plans to hop on a plane and make the game tomorrow? No.
If somebody sponsors me, chat, get to work. Those super chats gonna.
Oh, you have to,
there you go. Fly Ash.
You have to leave now.
We're going to start a GoFundMe to get Ash to a game.
Yeah, come on.
And you can just stay at Ellie's. But
yeah, you can stay with me.
Yeah. Ellie will take you around as well.
It's more or less like staying at an Indian person's house.
Yeah, or go stay with Nick. Nick's really good too. He took me around everywhere, and his family is beautiful. He might be a bit of a pain in the ass, but his family's lovely.
If we're winning the league, then I'm on that next flight, though. Like the last game of the season, if we're winning the league, I'm on that flight.
Really? You plan to? Yeah, seriously?
Yeah.
Yes.
What about you, Coombs? Would you make your way over to London somehow, if possible? No, eh? Not even for the parade?
Just no. You know, as much as I love Spurs and as much as I want to meet loads of people up there again, I don't like going to London, to be honest. I'm too used to having a nice sort of quiet life here now.
You're not going to London, though. You're going to Tottenham. That's not in London.
Well, they don't have Decore.
I'm only joking.
It's yeah. We're kind of like a principality, aren't we? We're separate from the rest of the country. Yeah.
We're
I
like
didn't
royalty. in
realise
Tottenham.
Edmonton was its own independent country.
That's right. We're just independent. The rest of them can get lost. Go
Tottenham
Bash, that's it.
Tottenham independent
Wow.
traders. That's what we could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Look at this
if
shit
Levy
right
has his
now.
way, like if Levy has his way, I think that could actually happen. Like we could become a principality because he's making a hotel, and before you know it, there'll be like 4 other things.
Yeah, it's true.
They could charge more for entrance fees then, couldn't they?
He's turning Tottenham into Chelsea. That's what he's doing.
Oh, hey, let's watch the language, Ellie. What the fuck, man?
You know, in terms of the
LA.
splendour.
LA. If he's going to turn Tottenham into Chelsea, he's going to need about 7,000 years to turn Tottenham into Chelsea.
He's taking his time.
He's taking his time, that's for certain.
I think you might actually need longer. Are you serious right now? You and Patty, you know what? You both can go do one.
Yeah.
Damn it, Godfather, block them both. Time them both out.
So that's comprehensively covered the Basuma and the doggy talk, hasn't it?
Okay, well, what are we talking? What are we saying though, Cooves? Do we think Basuma? To me, Udogie is the bigger miss than Basuma. What do you think, Cooves?
I think they're both a big miss. I think even when we say Basuma hasn't been playing that well, you still notice when he's not there. He has got a physicality a lot of players don't have, and when he has been caught in possession, and it has cost us occasionally, and he has got himself sent off. But when he's not there, we are more fragile, I would argue. We can get away with that when we've got quality like the likes of Bentancur to come in and take his place and do what he does because he was fantastic, but he's injured as well now. So, like it or not, we are dependent on the likes of Basuma to get us through this Christmas period and beyond. And I'm backing him to get better and better and put his little troubles behind him that he's had this season. I think there's still a great player in there, and I reckon the team will feel it when he's not there. Somebody sometimes has to do the uninspiring stuff, get their foot in there, use their strength, barge players off the ball. He was doing all of that. And who comes in place? Because well, let's do it again. Because Højbjerg is a load of rubbish.
No, I think he's brilliant.
No, I think in terms of a doggy though, he's just been revelation for us this season.
Yeah,
we've been struggling for left backs for a while now. Sessegnon, who is that? I can't remember the last time he played. I think it might have even been before my time.
I'm going to say I don't think he can remember the last time he played.
He's before Christ.
I think Sessegnon's a code name for.
Yeah, I did that. Sorry.
Sessegnon is the name of a medical kit that's used for training purposes and the medical rooms. So Ben Davis, he hasn't got the pace to be a fullback. He really hasn't. He's doing a good job for us.
He's been all right though the past couple of games.
Sorry,
I said he's been all right the past couple of games.
Yes.
Well, Davis, yeah, he's doing okay.
Yeah. Well, even Mickey was saying 4 or 5 games in a row now, right? Sorry.
No, he's not amazing, but he's been okay the past
No,
few
he's
games.
been solid. You're right, Lee. You know what I mean? There's a lot easier to point fingers at Dyer than it is Davies right now. That's for sure.
I think he's been more than okay, though. I think he's stepped up quite
solid.
well.
Yeah.
Hang on, didn't he get man of the match, one of them?
Yeah. Well, joint, I think.
Oh, okay.
Ash, look at that comment. We've got a place to stay when we go visit. Lisa Davis. Yeah. She said we can come stay with her, so we're good to go.
Like true Indians will mooch off other people.
Oh, hell yeah, man. I've got no problem taking advantage of people. None at all. If you want to open your home to me and let me eat your food and stay and sleep in your bed on your sofa, I will oblige because I don't want to be rude, right?
Yeah.
We see that's an Indian skill, isn't it? Though, because we've got Indian family friends, and whenever they come over, we've provided all the food, but they waltz into the kitchen, show us how to do a few little things on Indian cooking, when they leave, we feel like we were the ones that are lucky to have them to be there. And we've provided all the food. It's like, how did they manage that? It's a skill. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a good skill. What do you guys, quickly before we move on here, what do you think of this comment from Chris Peters? Bring back Sanchez.
No.
Over Dyer? Okay, let me add this to it, Ben. Benjamin.
No, Sanchez.
How about Sanchez over Dyer?
What, just a straight swap?
Well, if we had to keep one,
I'll keep Sanchez.
Yeah, me
Same.
too.
Lee,
Better.
same. Ash,
Yeah, same.
same
Just
for
get
me.
rid
Yeah.
of both. Why is this the either or
If
question?
you had to keep one, we're short numbers right now, right? Phillips now.
Yes.
Somebody said that he's fit.
Sanchez.
I think Hypo Noise or somebody said that he is fit. So
That's
I
how
can't
bad
believe this is
I am.
even a question.
Ashley Phillips is fit. We don't need any of these people.
I like that.
wow.
She's bringing logic
I
to
like
the
Ian Bird
argument.
said, "No way for fuck sakes." Well, over Dyer. Well, that's a different story now. Oh, Lee, what a sweetheart! Look at that. Lee says, "Well, she said Ellie, you got competition here.
I know, it don't matter. Like we could do 50-50.
You got some competition. You got some
We do
serious competition.
50-50. She can do the English stuff, I'll do the Greek stuff.
Oh, there you go. And have you made that pasta lately, Ellie?
Oh, I'm making it tomorrow,
What's it
actually.
called again?
Macaroni.
Excuse me. Quiet. It's game time.
Oh, sorry, Ellie. This is not time to talk about food right now. You heard the little man. He had spoken. It is game time. In the Christmas spirit, of course, we changed our regular Guess the Footballer game around, and we're going to go with a little game called Guess Why Your Wife is Calling You During a Stream.
My husband does that all the time.
Yeah, I'm live on the show.
Hello, darling.
Yeah, hi.
No.
Ellie Ash from India says hi. It's only 5 o'clock in the morning there. Lisa,
Hi, Mama Kay.
Kuva and Ben say hi, and everybody in the chat says hello. So,
Hello.
you got about 10 seconds. Wicked.
I can't.
They're not even here. They've gone for a sleepover. I don't know what to say.
I'll try to
The
listen.
kids are gone for a sleepover. Okay, love you. Bye. No, 2 of them. The big one is here somewhere. Okay, I gotta go. I'll have trouble for that later. Okay, so like the little man was saying, it is game time. So instead of Guess the Footballer, we have changed it up on you. We're going to be doing Guess the Christmas character. But in the spirit of Christmas,
All right.
we're not gonna pit you all against each other, right?
Yeah.
So it will be.
Wait. Just a second. Nick is. I think you need to time Nick out.
Time him out. He can do one. He can do one. Okay.
Is he put him in a Chelsea shirt?
Yeah.
I think that's Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, from the comments on Mia's show the other day. Yeah, they think they're funny. Him and Patty think they're funny.
It's not just a Chelsea shirt. I think it's a women's Chelsea shirt as well.
Even better. Even
Oh,
better.
yeah, because you said you would have supported Chelsea.
And I particularly like the incredibly long neck.
Yeah.
Bobby's
What can I say?
twerking for Chelsea.
Ellie, Ben, you're
Okay.
regulars. Okay, the newbies are behaving, and you two can't behave for 5 seconds while we try to explain the game. Now, that being said, you old school against the new school. So Ellie and Ben will be teaming up against Lee and Ash. I will be
Come on,
giving
then.
you
Come on, the
7.
oldies.
I will be giving you 7
Right.
hints towards the character. At the end, you can lock in your answer, and Kuva will assign points. Well, however you want, like we usually do.
Maybe. I'll
Make
don't
them
know.
winners. Whatever you
I'll-
want, dude. Like they know. We just make up the points all the time, anyways. Nobody knows. We don't
Yeah,
even know our old.
It'll be like Aaron or Karen, won't it?
Yeah. I just switch it however you want. But Ellie and Ben are being a little bit. Ellie was late, and now Ben's, showing
Yeah,
new
don't
pictures of
worry.
being a women's Chelsea kit. So we know who's winning the game.
They're already
He's
finishing.
pulled up
Don't
nice in his nice
worry,
little
mate.
kit.
Don't worry.
Ash is up
Which
at 4
means
a.m.
Ash,
Yeah.
you lost because I deliberately get 0 points on every game ever.
Nope. Here we go.
Challenge accepted. 0 points.
0
That's
points.
it. Yeah, that's all you got to do is beat 0 somehow. But it's time.
Yeah.
There we go. So,
Tonight.
okay, I am way behind here. We'll just catch up here. Oh, Chris Pete. Okay, I gotta go stay with Chris. I got like 19 different.
Oh, no,
messages
you're
today.
getting all
No, I'm not checking
my.
my WhatsApp. You and Nick can kiss my ass, Patty. I know the kind of shit you guys are sending me right now. No. Oh, thanks, buddy. What, in a women's Chelsea kit, I look better. Thanks, Hypo Noise. Oh, good evening. Mark Cousins, the sheriff has finally stayed. I'd been to the pub. I wish I'd stayed there. That's because they kicked you out, Mark. Eventually, they do want to close. Okay,
Yeah,
first hints for the game.
Okay, you do the game. I'll keep up with the comments, buddy.
Yeah, you got it. You keep up with that, and then you keep score as well. So the first character, the first hint is now. Once you guys lock in your answer, it's locked in. As a team, you guys can discuss it. You can private chat however you see fit. Give each other sign language, or just turn and talk to each other the way me and Kuba do. Because when you guys do this, if you look at your partner when you talk to them, nobody else can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's true.
Hi, Ellie.
All right.
Ellie.
What are they saying?
He's not your partner, Ellie. You got to do this.
I'll do a Richie.
Okay.
I don't
the
even know
first
which
hint
way Lee is. Lee, are you this way? Am I pointing the right direction?
Yes.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Lean. Just do one of these, Lee. That's it. Yeah.
Lean in.
See, that's it. Now you're in the Coop and the Kang trolley. Now you're on the trolley. I was the
I
star.
didn't know there was a
of the-
trolley.
There's always a trolley, buddy, on this show. We're rolling somewhere. I was the star of this.
Trolley is actually the name of Bobby's brother.
No, that is Jolly.
Oh, sorry.
At
No.
Christmas, it's normally trolley. At Christmas time, we call him Jolly.
Same difference.
Yeah, but he's a skinny shit, so I don't know why it makes sense. Okay, well, you guys let me, but we're going to be here 3 hours doing this game. We're never going to get to spot the ball. Lee's got shit to do in the morning. I was the star of the 2003 Christmas hit.
Bruce Willis.
Are you locking in that answer? Because once you've locked in your answer, you don't get another one.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis? Okay, but that's not a Christmas character.
It is.
Bruce Willis is not a Christmas character, so okay, you threw your okay. That's
Ah,
wrong.
it's
I guess you and
Christmas
Ellie are out. You guys get 6 free hints until you got to guess. I was taken from my orphanage on Christmas Eve. My name was given to me based on the name on my diapers that said Little Buddy Diapers. Papa Elf took me in and raised me.
I know. Kim,
If
we have-
you guys want to lock in anytime you want, yeah.
I have no idea.
who's that guy from Elf?
Oh, it is.
The tall guy with the awkward. Oh my god, I know that.
Well, you
I
might want to
forgot
hold
that.
on, Ash. Don't lock in yet because this might help you here because you guys got 3 free still hints because Ben just blurted his answer out. My real parents' names are Walter, Hobbs, and Susan Wells. My movie girlfriend's name is Jovi. My movie is about my journey to find my birth father and live with humans. So what is his name?
No idea.
I'm forgetting the actor's name.
You don't have to give the actor's name, Ash. It's your debut. It's like 4:00 in the morning. You could just say the movie character.
Elf, right? Like
Elf?
Who's? Yeah, isn't it Elf?
Is that what you guys are locking in? Elf?
Elf, yeah.
Okay, so team 1 locked in Elf. Team 2, or old school locked in Bruce Willis. New school locked in Elf. And I'm sorry to say they're both wrong. It's Hans Gruber, actually.
Don't even know what that is.
Close then. I was close.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Half-
Bruce Willis,
half the point.
that's not his character name. It's John McClane.
No, but I got
No.
the same movie. Therefore, I got half.
I'm in charge of scoring here, and half a point to Ben.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Which puts you in the lead, Ben,
Yep.
Yeah.
in a game you're trying to lose.
Yep. I'm
But-
with Ellie, so we've got a win. For
I actually
Ellie.
haven't.
Yeah.
It is
I
Will
actually haven't
Ferrell's
seen
movie.
that.
Will Ferrell, that's his
Yeah,
name.
Will Ferrell.
his name. What is his actually? What the hell is his name? It's something Hobbs would be his real name. Buddy the Elf isn't his real name. Yeah, who knows? Not important. Russell Hobbs. We'll call him Jimmy Hobbs. I like Jimmy. On to round 2. Sam the Snowman narrates my life in this movie.
Frozen. No, that's
Locking that in.
no. Go on.
No, that's Olaf, by the way. I'm
Oh,
considered
sorry.
to be the most unique and different from my peers.
Do you reckon it's Hans Gruber again, Ellie?
I don't know. It might be.
I attempt to perform well in all the games to get the attention of my beloved Clarice.
Reese.
Yeah, even I didn't remember that name of the character when I looked this shit up. Unfortunately, my disguise falls off and she sees my major birth defect.
I'm bad at this. I've no idea.
My friend Hermie, the elf, quits his job and runs away with me. Really? Wow. My dad's name is Donner.
Like
Kebab?
reindeer things.
My dad's name is Donner.
Dancer, Prancer, Rudolph.
Yeah, I'll give you the last one. I think this might make it easier for you. I led Santa's sleigh in the storm with my bright red nose.
Rudolph.
I mean,
Rudolph.
I know it's
Did
a
anybody
reindeer
lock in
thing.
their answer?
Clear.
Or
I don't
just
know the
blurting
movie.
out shit.
Rudolph.
I
Hans
think then.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
But
Is
is
that
that
what
a
you're locking
movie?
in, Ellie?
Yeah.
Lee? Rudolph the purple sweatered reindeer? You want to switch it up a little bit or anything?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Proves. What do I tell them? Unfortunately, they're both wrong again. It's John McClane.
Oh, damn it. I told you I was right with
From the
Ham
greatest
Gruber.
Christmas movies ever made,
get
Die
another
Hard.
half a point.
Okay? From the greatest Christmas movies ever made, Mia.
I agree.
They're all
We'll do
going to be.
last
you
but
are
not
one.
least, this one is the easiest one out of them all, okay? I'm considered
so.
to be one of the most protagonistic characters ever made.
Bruce Willis.
He's
Wait,
blurting
wait,
shit
wait,
out
wait.
at this point, man. He's Greeks, man, I tell you.
Grasping at straws.
He's a
Grasping.
protagonist. You don't
My
think
middle
so,
name
Ben?
is
Santa Claus.
Lennox. Santa Claus's middle name is Lennox.
No, he's the most antagonistic character
No,
he's
no,
ever
Sano.
made.
No, it's
Protagonistic.
Oh, bro.
Is it
Yeah,
Argyle?
Santa Claus is not protagonistic.
Is it Argyle from the world famous Christmas movie Die Hard?
Close,
Oh.
close. I am a merchant from Edinburgh.
Gremlins.
Yeah. Charlie immortalized me with his writings.
Wonka.
Charlie Wonka? It's Willy. Don't worry, Ash. I know how it is. These white names all sound the same to me. Charlie, Willy, Smithy, Elly, fucking Benny. All the fucking the same, man. All the fucking the same.
Is it Harry Ellis? Is it Harry Ellis?
Close, close. Thankfully, I had my boy Jakey to help me get back on the straight and narrow.
It's Harry Ellis. It's Harry Ellis. Locking it in. Harry Ellis.
Oh, big up, Mia. Die Hard is not an Xmas movie. You're right. It's not an Xmas movie. It's a Christmas movie.
She's happy.
Yes, it's
But
the
okay,
Xmas
yeah,
movie.
hope you're feeling better. Okay, so thankfully I had my boy Jakey to help me get back on the straight and narrow. The next one, my staffer Robert was a lazy slacker.
Harry Ellis.
That's it.
Does he know
I
I have no
still say
idea
Willy
who the hell
Wonka.
Harry Ellis even is?
Willy Wanker.
I don't know what's going on here. I know the answers, and I still can't think of what the answers are.
Harry Ellis.
That was the point.
You're just trying to stop
what
me
was-
getting the point.
Here, I'll give you the last one. I'll give you the easy one, Ben. Tiny Tim melted my ice heart and made me love Christmas again.
The real answer is Scrooge, but the real answer is Harry Ellis from Die Hard.
Yeah.
Jerry.
You are so
Please, sir, can I
so
have
close.
some points?
Hey, nice way to ask. Ooh,
Can I have some
well
food?
played on her part there.
Yes.
Well played.
Very well played.
Unfortunately, they're all that you guys are wrong again. It's actually Captain Carmine Lorenzo from Die Hard 2.
Oh,
Yeah, Die
I
Hard
won
2.
a
It's Die Hard
game.
2, Ben. Die Hard 2.
I won
You
a
said Die
game.
Hard 1. So
I won a game.
That
I
actor
don't
was
know.
in
Did
another
you?
thing, wasn't he?
No,
we got the judge and jury is beside me making his decision right now.
I got half a point and they got 0 points. Therefore,
Yeah,
I
but
won.
you don't know yet.
Was
I'm
that
allocating
actor-
the points. I think when Ash has absolutely turned the game on its head by
Yeah.
begging for points, and I think at Christmas that works for me. That
Hell
works
yeah.
for me.
Is that the policeman who was in NYPD Blue? That actor?
Yes. Yeah, it
It
is.
is,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Dennis
I recognise it.
Teresa, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't
we
know
have
what I was
one
going to say,
again.
but Dennis Rader then, but you know.
Dennis something. We have one of the guests that's supposed to join us in about 14 minutes here already. I don't really like letting her sit in the background. Should we just let her join the fun?
Oh, if we don't let her join it, she's only going to take it out on another
We're
one.
not going to hear the end of it. You know that.
We're going to hear about men being launched down flights of stairs.
That's what I'm saying. The guy's finally probably getting better, and if we don't let her in, we're technically risking our other friend's safety.
Yeah.
All right, let's get her in here then. Let's get her in.
And if you let in one in, then they all come along. Don't
Yeah, that's what happens, isn't it? They just come in and show. No, what's the point of giving people a time? What?
Yeah,
the Greek one shows up whenever the hell she wants, late. The other ones show up early.
This isn't a party anymore. This is a plague. This is at very least an infestation now, isn't it?
Do you think we should just talk to each other and roll the end credits?
Do people think we like having guests on or something? I'm telling you, next time we go, just me and you. Just me and you.
Rumors start, anyways. You know what?
Let's go.
It's a Christmas special. Let's let him in. Let him in.
Yeah.
Open the door, buddy. Open the door. Let him in. Let him in. Go on. Oh, it's Katie! It's Kevin Ray! Good evening.
Take him.
Hello. Welcome aboard. We're so happy you could make it.
Nice.
See, we turn up when we want.
Yeah.
That's some Heisenberg level stuff going on there, isn't it?
You talk.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're damn right it is.
Turn up when I want.
Rez, it's a Christmas special, not a Bollywood special. What's with the scarf, man? You look like you're going to jump up from behind a tree.
It's my Tottenham scarf. It's my Tottenham scarf.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh, but the way it was wrapped around you on top of the black shirt, you look like a...
Oh, it's upside down. Hold on. There we go.
For shame. For shame.
Hey.
Yes.
I remember that scarf.
Now it looks like a Bollywood movie.
Oh, yeah. Now it's a Bollywood movie. We can make it a real Bollywood movie. Ash, we'll put them in the middle. I'll put you and me on each end.
So Christmassy.
Everybody jumps up from behind the tree. We're good to go. So good evening, Kim, Rez. How are you guys today? Thank you for joining us.
We're good.
Yeah,
we're good.
all good. Thank you, darling.
We're enjoying a little tipple while we're here.
Yeah, it looks like it. Ooh.
Ah, Pedro Jimenez.
Kate
I thought you meant you had some sort of guest there.
Yeah, we do. We've got that too. They're tied up in the storeroom.
Called Little Tipple.
Red, it's pink.
Who's Plan B? I just need to know if this is an insult or not, or is this a compliment?
Plan B is a musician, aren't they?
Hey, Jimbo. Yeah, Lisa Davis is saying you remind her of him.
There you go.
I've never seen a pink Tottenham scarf
It's very special, you see.
Yeah.
like you, Rez.
Yeah, thank you, Jim. That's very sweet.
Special
Or it
needs.
could be an insult. Or it could be an insult. I mean, yeah, but I don't.
Smitty, who is Plan B? Do you think you look like him?
Cheers.
He's a rapper and an actor from London, I think.
Yes.
So that's strange.
He is.
A lot of
He did that album, the something of Strickland Banks or whatever it was.
Defamation.
The defamation of Strickland Banks. That's right.
In my country, it's a birth control pill.
Oh, really?
It is here too. That's why I thought I wasn't sure she was just being funny, but I'm looking up the guy and yeah, a little bit, eh?
Yeah. He's like, he started off as a rapper and then he did like this sort of more artistic album which incorporated other styles
It's a
actually.
Motown sound. isn't it?
Yeah. There's a song that we like listening to from him. You know that one that I used to play in my Seat? Yeah.
And Kate and Jim, how are the pair of you? Obviously, you had to be separated again as usual.
She's upstairs.
Safety.
She's upstairs. I'm down.
I'm injured. I've really hurt myself.
What have you done?
I thought so.
What have you
Yeah,
done?
I'm in
You're
shit
saying
loads of pain.
what, Jim got payback.
The dog tried to get out of the door quicker than me, and I twisted all my back, and I'm in so much pain. It hurts when I breathe.
Wow.
So
yeah.
Jim pushed you down the stairs, Kay, is what's happened.
No.
I was gonna say, was it the dog or the dog?
Jim wants to push her down the stairs.
Was it the dog or the dog?
The
That
dog.
little shit that's behind her right now.
Oh, it was a cat.
Mate, that's a cat.
Oh, look, the cat's giving you the eye.
Yeah, but as you can see in her name, she's had the scary. So it's the cat, it's the dog. Yeah, look at fucking
Yeah,
saying.
the cat. Well, to be honest, the cat's going. Did you just call me a dog?
I'm on the team tonight. No cherry for me tonight.
And the cat isn't giving you the eye; it's facing the other way.
Oh, Cuba.
She sees what you want. She sees what you want. All right, we got to give our new debutantes a little bit of time here. Ash and Lee, we'll bring this to you first here. We'll talk a little bit more about football, and then we'll start Spot the Bull here. But Everton in the last 4 games, 4 wins in a row, 0 goals conceded against Burnley, Chelsea, Newcastle, Nottingham. We're not talking about slouch teams, with Newcastle in there as well. Does that bring you hope into tomorrow? Like that, does that dampen your spirits a little bit, or how do you feel about that, Ash?
No, I feel like it's the law of averages, right? If you for 4 games, if they've had no goals conceded, that means they have to concede sometime. So the 5th game, that's us. So
that's Indian math right there. I love it.
Yeah.
And like Decore is injured, so that's a big plus for us in terms of their midfield. So it's injury versus injury midfield. So it'll be great. We'll win it.
Mr. Smithy.
Yeah, since they've been deducted 10 points, they seem to be on a roll. But
yeah,
hopefully that'll stop tomorrow. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be easy. But like I said, I think it'll be a 2-1. I hope it's 3-1,
very nice.
But yeah.
What are your thoughts on this, Koof?
These last 4, that's alphabetical order, isn't it? Ascending alphabetical order, these teams. So I think it's going in importance. So we're far more important being towards the end of the alphabet. So we should win. That's as good a reason as any that I've heard tonight.
Very scientific.
Or not.
Well, do you know what? Apart from Villa, all the top teams have failed to beat us this season.
Correct.
So
this is not a top team.
Well, exactly.
And we should have been outside in the first half.
Yeah, it's
we have beaten ourselves more times than anybody else.
Exactly. Yeah. That's it.
We are back on.
Are we talking about football still,
We're
talking about beating ourselves? We're talking about football still, right? Okay.
Oh, sorry, you know me. Any excuse.
Yeah. You beat each other off.
Don't listen.
What do you think about this? Their run of form lately coming up against ours.
Who?
Ben.
Who cares? They're in blue, we're in white. Doesn't matter. They're bloody shite.
I love the sharpness of this string. I
There
like
you go.
it.
I like Andrew Gregory's logic too. We'll win because there's more letters in Tottenham than there are in Everton.
There you go.
Good reason, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, it all adds up.
It goes back to what we said before. They're a very physical side. If we can get the first goal against them, we'll have a great day. If we let Everton bully us, which they can bully us because they're a very physical side, it'll be a long afternoon for us. But just have to move the ball quickly, play our game. Play our game.
Silky.
Yeah. Play quick. What, Kimber?
I was going to say Forest tried to bully us. I mean, that Yates was single-handedly kicking us off the park.
Yeah,
and we kind of dealt with that. Okay, I mean, I hope we don't get another red card, obviously, but I think we can deal with physical teams at the moment.
To be fair, I think tomorrow we'll probably have 11 brains on the pitch.
The difference is Forest are shy and Everton are not.
Yeah, it's true.
Forest are awful. If they could finish, they would have scored a couple of goals against us. But luckily, we got Big Vic in goal. Big Vic turned up like he always does, the man.
They
had 12 men as well, though, to be fair.
Can I get a quick litmus test for everyone? How do we feel about Everton's punishment and the points deductions and whatnot? How do we all feel about that?
It's bullshit. But I'm just glad Paddy finally put something sensible in the chat here. I've said this before, Kim. For me personally, I think Everton was docked points before Chelsea and Man City, even though their infractions are a lot greater.
Yeah, exactly.
Only hanging through. It's called hanging through.
Yeah,
they're doing them to say to Man City and Everton. Well, we did that.
Don't interrupt me on the fucking show. Like I was saying,
Harsh.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, I wanted to speak with Kim.
Who's that?
I don't know. Who was that?
That
was Jim. That was Jim.
Come back, Jim.
Oh, okay. Okay, his icon's there. No, what I was saying was basically, I don't think Chelsea and Man City have been hit yet, only simply because the ripple effect to it. We're talking about removing league titles. We're talking about going back how many years, how many different title changes will there be? Just the ramifications are a lot greater than punishing a team like Everton, who doesn't have the financial power to fight the FA. Right. And secondly, are not going to be stripped of anything.
Not so the FA.
They were the easy scapegoat kind of for the league.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my 2 cents on it, basically. But Ben, sorry, go ahead.
That's exactly the reason.
I think you're both right. Yeah.
That's exactly the reason. Look, this is
it just smacks of unfairness.
It is. We're talking about the Premier League. I mean, look, these people are. They're made up of exactly. Yeah. A complete and utter bunch of fannies is the perfect word for them, phrase for them, right? They're corrupt. They have no interest in football. They've got no interest in the fans of the game. All they're interested in is their positions and their money. And so when they are experts at punching down. Right? They never stand up to anyone. Okay. The reason that Man City have been allowed to do what they've done, what Chelsea were allowed to do for so long, is because they knew if they stood up to them, they'd have to fight. And they don't have the bollocks for it. Right? You take a bunch of eunuchs, right? And they have more bollocks between them than the entirety of the Premier League combined.
So rude.
Right? One eunuch has got more bollocks than the entire Premier League combined. All right? Fuck the lot of them.
I really wish sometimes, Riz, you would say how you feel.
Yeah.
I'm a very shy and retiring person.
I should be more. You gotta let out sometimes, bro. You can't bundle that shit up, man. It's not good for you. Coos, what are your thoughts on Kim's statement or question there?
So it's kind of irrelevant, isn't it? I mean,
all right, calm down.
Docking Everton 10 points. They weren't going to go down anyway because you look at Luton, Sheffield United, and Burnley. They're going down no matter what. So punishing Everton with 10 points, what does it mean? They weren't going to go into Europe and they weren't going to get relegated. It just smacks of handing out a punishment with the gives the appearance of doing something when in effect you're just saying carry on. Doesn't matter.
I like Stuart's question.
They are delicious.
Oh my God.
And Kim agrees with me.
They are the worst things. They are the devil's droppings.
She's lying. She loves them. Did you know? I went into our wardrobe the other day. Do you know what I found?
Brussels
a little jar of sprouts. Yeah, saying Kim's property, do not touch.
And then you ate them.
I didn't know Brussels sprouts came in a jar.
Me either.
That's what Kim touches.
No, Ellie. What you can do is you can cook them and then put them in a jar.
Ah, that's it.
I sat in a car with Kim and Rex on the way to Chelmsford, and I've never heard two people have such a heated argument in my entire life about sprouts. It was the greatest thing that's ever been witnessed.
Sprouts are the best.
They're the worst. They should be banned.
Best. How many times?
They're right.
They're little cabbages.
Are you gonna stop?
That's what they are. They're little cabbages.
Innocent, sweet little baby cabbages. Yeah.
They're innocent.
That's it. That's it. It's like, look. You guys like beef, right? But veal is better, right? You like cabbages, so sprouts are better.
Makes sense.
You know, it's the same principle. Baby anything is better than the actual thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can think of a few subjects where that's not a good idea, though.
No, not with prostitutes. Agreed.
What, baby prostitute?
The ones in the trunk of your car.
Yeah. Look at the cute little baby prostitute. Oh.
This show's gone completely.
Sorry, thanks.
Completely. I'll get us back, Benny. I'll get us back. Ash will bring some sense to this. Ash, was it fair for Everton to be docked?
I mean, no. I think that we are 2016 Premier League champions. The double is on 2016 and 2023. That's the double, and. So Chelsea has to face the consequences of what they did, and so does Man City. And whatever titles it is, take them away from them. Give it to Liverpool, give it to whoever. I don't care, but it's just not fair. Everton is the last of the clubs that deserves it. It was like a $20 million excess or something. That's peanuts for these clubs. It's insanity that's what got them at the end. It's like a gotcha thing, you know. They were just like, and the one time they decided that they'd stand up to the big clubs in that Super League thing, they lost because they're so ineffectual. So clearly they don't know what they're doing. So yeah, it's stupid.
Fair enough. Mr. Smithy.
Totally agree.
Well, now, so I haven't really been paying attention to it because it's not Tottenham, so I'm not really worried. Like Kuva said, they're not going to get relegated, are they? So
it kind of makes me want to see them winning apart from the games against us, all the rest of their games, you know, just to stick it to the Premier League.
Yeah, absolutely.
Done until like 2030, is it?
You're right.
Yeah.
Jim and Kate, any thoughts on this? Oh, sorry, Coops.
I was going to say, it could be funny if they finished 9 points behind Man City, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Exactly.
Yeah. Although you know that there's isn't there another? There might get fined again. Apparently, they might get more points deducted again.
Everton.
No,
yeah.
Yeah,
because they are. Well, at the moment they've got they're like they took out £100 million loan from the people that want to buy it off of Mashiri, this 777 group or whatever they called themselves. But the deal has got to go through. If the deal doesn't go through, that £100 million debt will then start showing up on Everton's balance sheets, which would then essentially make them unable to fund their operations anymore, which would mean they'd have to go into administration. When that happens, the league automatically deducts them a certain number of points. So they're going to get docked another. The last time it happened was Portsmouth, who got docked 9 points. So they might get docked another 9 points.
Shit.
What's happening with the Defoe thing in Portsmouth? What's happening with that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Things happening with it. They're going to bring in a statute of limitations for certain things. But I think the whole Everton thing is fair. I don't see why anyone's quibbling. They broke the rules. You cheat, you get punished. Don't care what you do. If you cheat, you get punished. End of.
Yeah, but why are they not applying that to Chelsea and Man City?
They are, but because it's a lot more involved, and Chelsea and Man City have got a lot more money to spend on top
lawyers to tangle it all up.
But I don't think
Yeah,
you
but they
can
won't
say,
do it.
"Oh, I feel sorry for Everton," because otherwise you're setting a precedent that you can cheat, and they cheated, and it's as easy as that. And cheats.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure they cheated. It's not cheating to what they've done. What they've done is basically go along with the way that finance has been set up in football. This is the whole incentive. That's why clubs spend ridiculous amounts of money. It's because they don't want to lose that gravy train that is the Premier League. But
that's tough. You've still got to stick to the restrictions that are in place. And they, let's be fair, they did go out and spend stupid money really badly.
On shit players, yeah.
On shit players. So they should be punished.
But the thing is that the thing is here is that every club is probably guilty of it to some extent, probably apart from Spurs, to be honest. They will all have got dodgy finances. It's just they don't pick on any of the ones that can fight back. Man City would tie up the Premier League in knots, in legal knots for years. Chelsea are the most protected club in the Premier League. Look what happened when Abramovich was turned into persona non grata. Rather than allowing that club to disappear into the toilet bowl of history where it belongs, they saved it by engineering a purchase. Okay, Everton have no friends. That's why they've been punished. They're all at it. The whole of football is corrupt. So the idea that they cheated, we've all been cheating.
I think Chelsea and Man City will get their comeuppance. Man City will be next year, not next year, the year after.
Man City were in the German press where their entire disgusting operation was laid bare for the entire world to see in exquisite detail. And the Premier League went, "Oh no, what a shame!" Business as usual, please.
Yeah. Well, Roberto Mancini is a really good airline pilot.
Is he now?
Yeah, he flies commercials for Etihad.
True.
Yeah, I think to be fair to Everton though, they tried to rectify their financial situation by investing heavily in Ivan Toney securities. So
you want to bet on that, Cooper?
I just want a quick. We got two more things here. I just want to run through them real quick here. I know Lee's a bit pressed for time, so we'll get going here. Can Richie continue his newfound form? Kuva, yes or no?
Yes.
Benny?
Yes.
Mr. Smithy?
Yes, he's scoring tomorrow.
Not a boy. Ash?
Yes, lots of pigeon dances.
Love it. Kim and Rez?
Yeah, he's going to get one tomorrow. I predicted he'd get a brace against Forest, and he did. And what's it called? Sorry, not against Forest. He got a brace against
Newcastle.
Against Newcastle, that's right. He did. And I reckon he's going to get one tomorrow.
Ellie? Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm going to take a call.
Ellie, can you walk on the pitch tomorrow and do that?
I can do it, you know.
Don't encourage her.
I'll run on and do it with you.
I think he'll score tomorrow, but I'm not sure how long his form will last.
Oh my God, Kate is on the Richie wagon?
No,
wow.
she's
Jim, how hard did you have to push to get her on there?
She give her, she take her.
I'll give her from take her away.
And last but not least, Jimbo.
100%. He's going to get 20 goals this season.
No.
That's the bet we got going.
There we go.
Absolutely.
Get in.
Just like that. Just like that. And we'll run this around.
Delhi will
quickly
travel
here.
with him tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Lee?
Delhi will travel with him tomorrow. I know he won't play, but do you reckon he'll be
He's
there?
back in training, yeah.
I
Actually,
reckon
yeah.
he
I
will.
wonder.
I don't
I
know.
hope he gets
He'll
good.
Jim
have
said
a
yes,
cup
Jim
with
says
Sonny
no.
and Dyer.
Agreed.
What's that? What are you agreeing on, Rez?
What Kim said.
I just hope he gets a good reception.
I think he will, especially
Yeah.
coming back from what he's
We'll talk
revealed
to
about
Delhi.
himself and everything.
Got
I
a
think
soft
it
spot
could
for
be.
him.
Yeah,
Me
I
too,
think he'll
me
show
too,
support.
Yeah.
Are we talking about Delhi?
Delhi.
Sorry?
Yeah. Who are
Yeah.
we talking about? Sorry.
Delhi,
I say
Delhi.
Delhi.
Yeah.
We're talking about our Lord and Saviour, Paul Stewart.
Paul Stewart.
Always.
Yeah, that's funny actually. Yeah, because there's that whole dodgy thing about we paid 60 for him when they wanted 80. We should have paid 80 or something like that. So headed back to work. The shit, man. It's like 11:30 at night on a Friday. Your boss
Yes,
sucks, man. I know
yes.
you're your boss.
We've told you that prostitutes work in the evening.
It's true.
Fair enough. He is a bit of a slag
Yeah.
sometimes. But Paddy,
Sorry,
Chris,
escort.
my brother, I wish you all the very best, all the Hartnett crew over there. I hope
not
Santa's good
slag.
with you guys.
It's not
Yeah.
slag.
What up,
It's
Daniela?
slag.
Slag.
But I hope he gets around him. But so do we, Daniela. You don't want to see an ex-player.
Yeah, me too,
I don't
Daniela.
like any players being treated poorly. So unless they
Yeah.
deserve it, like I got no problem booing Matty Cash. I can guarantee you. But Dele Alli won't play. Yeah. Merry Christmas to everybody. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, fuck Matty Cash.
Yeah, no, but Matty Cash is an animal.
Yeah.
You know, he's a savage. He's not a human being.
True.
You know,
He got
he's
a
like
yellow today.
it's something that you scrape off your boot when you come in from the mud.
Or the hood of your car, hopefully one day.
Into the mud.
Yeah, you know when you go out to the mud.
Jimbo, your prediction for tomorrow, please. And
3-0.
scores if you want. 3-0? Oh, that's right. You
Easy
even said the
3-0.
super chat. Who's
No.
scoring, Jim? Who's scoring?
I think Kulu, Sonny, and Richie.
Nice.
I love you,
Hey.
Jimbo, but I don't see us scoring 3 goals against a team that hasn't conceded in 4.
Yeah, well, they're playing Spurs. They're not playing them other.
We're going to see
twats
tomorrow.
down
Ben.
there.
Ah, I love it.
Well, that's in.
He's
Exactly.
yelling, Jim.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Mighty Spurs.
That's it. It's the
Wait,
right
your
answer for
prediction,
2
please?
points.
Yeah.
I'm going 2-1. Richie and Porro to score.
Really?
Okay, Ellie?
I said it already. 3-2. 3-2 to Spurs.
Scorers?
Yeah. Scorers: Kulu, Richie, and Sonny.
Very nice. Lee?
7-0.
You,
No, I'm
you
joking.
said 2-1
I said
already,
2-1.
right? 2-1, yeah.
2-1.
Who's gonna score for us, buddy?
Say Richie and Kulu.
Nice. Ash?
I think it'll be 2-1. One Sonny penalty. Kulu scores, and 2-1.
Nice. Rez and Kim?
Come on, babes.
I don't know. I fancy a Tottenham win. I think it'll probably be about 2-0 or 2-1. I don't think Richie will score tomorrow. I think he'll come up blank, but I reckon it'll be Kulu and probably Porro for my money.
Very nice. And Rezzy, you agree with that, or you got your own thing to throw out?
5-3,
Oh.
and it'll be Richie, Kulu, Johnson, and 2 for Sonny.
Oh, there's a shootout tomorrow. I like that. That'd be an
Very
enjoyable
precise.
game for you
Love
to
it.
see, Ellie. And Benjamin.
It's going to be a Desmond, I think.
Yeah?
Desmond.
It's going to be a
2-2?
Desmond. We
Yeah.
struggle.
Desmond Lynham 5-3.
Every time we play a physical,
Exactly.
every time we play a physical side, we say we're going to batter them, and then we get embarrassed because we get kicked off the ball. Everton are a very good physical side. Every single time we play against a physical side, we get bullied off the ball.
Positivity, Benji.
They won't have decore.
No, but it's not. It's not.
You're
It's,
gonna
it's
kill him,
silly.
Daniel.
I love you. I love you guys, but it's evidence. It's evidence of every time we play a physical side, we get bullied off the ball.
But you said you didn't fancy Jim score 3-0 because you didn't think they'd score 3 goals against them
No,
because they haven't conceded. But you said 2-2.
I did, but they would score 2 as well because I think we will open the floodgates and then they will attack us.
I'm not. The
But
thing is,
then
I'm
they're
not.
also going through like a mini
We get
injury
bullied,
crisis, Coleman's
we
out.
get bullied.
I don't think we get. No, I don't think we do get bullied off the ball. We've been undone more by ourselves than anyone else.
We play
United,
against physical
Sheffield
side.
United.
Come on, one at a time, please.
The sides we've sort of struggled against, let's say this season, would be your Sheffield United, your Lutons. They're not really the ones. They're not
Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Wolves. They're not looking to bully us off the ball necessarily. They're looking to shut up shop. So they're playing defensive. So we find it difficult to get through.
Another set of teams we struggle against.
Yeah, but struggling against them doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to struggle against Everton, because Everton, by the same token, have also been playing a more expansive version than Dyche's team, and I think that leaves them vulnerable to our particular style. But that doesn't mean they're not dangerous to us, hence why I said 3 for them. I've got a feeling we're going to have one of these massive ding-dongs at some point in our future, where it's like end to end, everyone's scoring at will almost. And I think this is the game that is most likely going to happen in. It's all part of that transition into something that's smoothly running. Obviously, we're missing Basuma, we're missing Udogie, we're missing Madison. So they're relatively, although they're a Dyche team, they're still quite vulnerable at the back, and we can exploit that. It's not necessarily, they're not that physical. They're not that physical.
No goals conceded.
Against Burnley, who don't have a lot of firepower, against Chelsea, who think that Jackson is the next coming of Christ when he's actually the next coming of the turd that I left floating in my thing. Newcastle, who are heavily depleted, and Nottingham Forest, whose management has just been changed. They've not. All of the clubs that they faced recently in the last 4 games have all had things that can explain why they haven't necessarily scored. So I wouldn't necessarily read into the last 4 as evidence of what Everton are. On top of that, they had the points deduction, which had given them a little bit of we want to go and
a little bit of fight. Yeah, yeah. They pushed them into a corner. Now they're coming out fighting. Fair enough.
Every time we play the physical side, we get bullied off the ball.
We haven't. I don't see it. I don't see that. Wolves didn't bully us off the ball per se. We played shit.
And Villa,
we played really well against. They got really lucky. You know. Yeah. Who else is there?
How the hell did just giving predictions turn into a 10-minute conversation?
We should have won that 6-1.
Yeah. We should have destroyed. We should have destroyed Villa. You know, we would have been out of sight if we'd taken our chances. If we'd taken our chances, we would have been out of sight by half time. They wouldn't have even got them.
They're missing the ball.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up now! It's game time.
That's how you break tension, baby. That's how you break tension. All right, enough about this.
That time, didn't even need a video that time. Could have done it.
What tension?
We're having a chat. About to do it. That's why I figured you wanted to, right? So it is time for Spot the Bull. For those of you who have never played the game, it is very, very simple. Coobs, am I breaking it down, or it's all yours, baby? This is your thing.
No, you can break it down. I'll prepare myself for the expert reading.
You get yourself ready. You get yourself ready, big guy. I got the score sheet ready. Very simple. My beloved, sexy Scandinavian right there will be reading out 3 stories in 3 different rounds. And in each story, one story is true, one has been made up by myself, and one has been made up by the sexy Scandinavian. So that's all you gotta do is figure out which story is which, and maybe we'll give you some points based on that and see if we can determine a winner here. So, Coov, they're all yours, buddy. It's time for Spot the Bull. Big up, Erwin. Merry Christmas, buddy. You're home from the hospital. Hopefully everything's all right.
Well soon, darling.
All yours, Scoops.
Okay. Since we all know the score, then what's that? Well, we know the score because we cheat, don't we? Apparently. Anyway, right. We'll start off with the traditional way and go at the first story. And this one is called the Santa Smoke Off. This one begins Amsterdam, 2021. Hundreds of people signed up for a Santa smoke hosted by famed coffee house Barney's. The coffee shop had created a contest to see which Santa could consume the most amount of marijuana without passing out. Contestants would be provided with an unlimited amount of green, which was the shop's strongest and most popular strain. Whoever passed out had to pay for half of what they had consumed, while the winner would win a year's supply of marijuana from the smoke shop. The contest started at 8 a.m. Christmas Day in 2022 and was over by 11 a.m. when the last person left awake finally nodded off from overconsumption. Contestants paid a €10 entry fee, which was donated to a local food bank. So that's the first story. That's the Santa Smoke Off competition. Clearly might have happened or might not. Who knows? That's the game, isn't it? It's almost too exciting already. I can see by your faces.
Oh yeah, Lee is jittery over there. He already knows the answers, I think.
Could be.
Yeah, Daniel.
And we are on to the second story, which is what's the crack, Santa? This one is Toronto, Canada. Former Toronto Maple Leafs goaltender Max von Noodleschlappen took his turn to be the charity mall Santa. Noodleschlappen got a little carried away with the holiday spirit and downed 2 bottles of peach schnapps and smoked a doogie wider than Yo Mama's armchair. Right. Having pulled an all-nighter, Max was keen to be there on time as promised and turned up first thing in the morning, letting himself in with the security keys. When shops opened a little after 8:30 a.m., Max was there in all his glory, literally. In his drunken and mind-altered state, he had simply forgotten to put his clothes on before he left the house. Realising this, he promptly stole a can of red spray paint from the auto shop and some whipped cream from another local shop. He crafted a fake Santa suit to the best of his ability and sat among the festive decorations, hoping no one would be the wiser. Long story short, dogs like whipped cream and young children don't like naked Santas. As it transpired, Jizzy the Rottweiler had a certain and was looking to replenish his cream supply after raw dogging his wife Shagnita.
Yeah.
Comedy for all the family ensued as screaming children made their way to the exit, followed by screaming naked Santa, followed by Jizzy the Rottweiler, followed by screaming mall cops, followed by screaming parents, amidst a chorus of cheering and applause from the rapturous crowd. Jizzy later said to CNN that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Do you know what? I actually thought it was a load of bollocks until you said Jizzy the Rottweiler, and then I just thought, no way, could that not be true?
That's it, absolutely.
I know. As well. I kind of brought it alive there, didn't I? It's so weird. Those characters, yeah. And we go on to rapidly onto the third story, which is SantaCon, and this is in New York. And here comes Santa Claus. Clauses written here again. Throngs of people. Throngs. I like that word. It's almost rude, but it isn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, throngs of people.
Yeah, throng.
Would it be a throng of people? Who knows? Anyway, throngs of people dressed as jolly old St. Nick descended. Sorry?
It would be a throng of people, like throngs of people.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Okay,
crowd
cool.
of people,
Hold on, let me put
it still works, doesn't it? Yeah. I think it's added to the story, this, because this wasn't a lot of text on this.
Yeah, don't be smart here, Ash. This is spot the ball, not spot the grammar error.
Yeah, Jesus, Ash, don't be pointing out on my grammatical
That's
errors here.
a teacher coming out.
No, excuse me. I like grammar. Carry on, Ash.
Yeah.
Granddad's all right as well.
Yeah. Why do you only like grandmas, Rez?
Correctly.
Yeah.
Why do you only like grandmas?
That's it.
Sexism.
Yeah, I don't. What?
He's always had things for older women.
Yeah, that's true.
There we go. Anyway, I'll try this one again then. Throngs of people dressed as jolly old St. Nick descended upon New York City for the annual SantaCon charity pub crawl on Saturday. The booze-fueled stroll, which included no shortage of Grinches, elves, and other Christmas-themed costumes, kicked off at 10 a.m. in bars and clubs in Midtown Manhattan. Revelers were expected to make their way downtown, where the festivities ended at 8 p.m. in local watering holes in the East Village. The organizers encouraged participants to donate $15 to enter participating venues, which they have said will go to charitable causes. So that's the third story. That's SantaCon, basically a sponsored pub crawl for Santas for charity, the best kind. So there we go. That's the first three stories. We've got the Santa smoke off with the marijuana smoking competition. We have what's the crack Santa with the drunk and stoned mall Santa being chased out the door by Jizzy the Rottweiler. And we have the charity pub crawl where everybody's dressed up as St. Nicholas. So there's the stories again. You have to find which one is the true story, which one is created by myself, and which one is created by Bobby K.
Okay.
And in the tradition of Christmas, Coov and the Kang, which I've decided is probably a thing, is it? Should we have that as tradition? Yeah, we're doing once our bloody show, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a long-standing tradition. Yeah,
that's right. Long-standing. Yeah, generation. It's passed down from my father and his father before.
Yeah,
that's right.
Generation.
They didn't have internet.
The Vikings that discovered America played that, whatever it was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we shall go to Ben first because he can set the tone by deliberately getting everything wrong.
First one's titled Bollocks, isn't it? Title Bollocks. I'm going to say that is actually Bobby K. I'm going to say it's Bobby K. The second one is Jizzy the Rottweiler. I knew Jizzy. He's a nice guy.
Good
100% true story. 100% true story. And the third story, pub crawls, Santa come. Something sounds like something Coover would come up with. So yeah,
sounds like a con, doesn't it? Sounds like a con, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. You got no to that, Bobby. Well, we'll go on straight on to Rez and Kim now. If they can avoid having a domestic.
Well, I can't promise.
No. What do you mean? Excuse what? That's what we came on for.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought we invited them.
The only reason I thought we invited them, isn't it?
That's what I thought we invited them.
The reason you invited them on, I argue about sprouts.
Coover Bobby True.
Coover Bobby True. Okay, controversial. Considering we've only had one other answer so far.
Rubbish.
Ash, please give us some sensibility to this.
Bring some sense to it.
Bobby Coover True.
Bobby Coover True. Okay. Here we go.
Good choice, madam.
I like it. That's elegant.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah.
And Mr. Smithy Smith, what's your take on the stories, please?
Darren Ducky Karen.
I like it.
Yes.
He's played this game before.
He's played
lit, you know. Yeah. Hey Google, PC light on.
Hey, dude, you just turned my phone on.
I thought you said, "Hey, Coover."
We do. Our Google Nest is called Coover.
And Coover, TV lights on.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lee. What's your answers, buddy?
True Coover.
Bobby True Coover, you said? Go ahead, Coovs.
Queen Elly. You're such a star at this game. I know full well you're getting all these right.
Yeah, I'm going to team up with my Ash there because she's a teacher. She knows what she's talking about. So Bobby, Coover.
Damn right, Ellie.
That's
just copying her. Okay.
Intelligence, beauty and brains.
I thought she was talking utter rubbish.
Yeah, she just basically said, no, Ben. She said, I'm going to copy the brown person. They're normally smart.
Yeah, excuse me, beauty and brains, thank you. Watching you.
We'll go to Kate next, but we know Kate does have an advantage because she knows that Jizzy is always based on a true character.
Yeah. And on that note, I've gone Coover Bobby True.
Rubbish.
Yeah.
Ben, you're so confrontational.
It's the right way. That's the right one. It's the right one.
Jim, dare you disagree with the missus, having known what can happen?
Hashtag say Jim.
I'm going to go Bobby Coover True.
Rubbish.
Rubbish. Go on, Jim. You're with us, Ellie and I.
Yeah.
There's some tension here now, I'll tell you. How's the other arm feeling at the moment, Jim?
Not too bad. That was all right.
Okay.
Check the chat there, buddy. This is where we would be. They're all yours.
That's what I reckon.
Okay, so we got Stuart saying Bobby, Coover, and True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Drew Lala saying Kuva, Bobby,
It's a bit
and
of
True.
consensus about number 3 being true, isn't it?
Rubbish.
That does, doesn't it? It does.
Yeah. Ben, can you stop
We've got Mickey saying Kuva, Bobby, and True.
Yeah, good
That's
girl.
the
Good
one.
girl.
That's the one.
Owen says, "What's the crack?" So yeah, I think that actually
Yep.
on this show that counts as a legitimate answer, and I'm going
It
to.
really does.
That's like the
3
secret
points
bonus
for-
50-point answer, isn't it?
3 point
I'm instantly awarding 3 points there, so they are in the lead.
That's it.
Leo saying Kuva, Bobby, and True.
Rubbish.
George, big up George. Good day, mate. That's
Three points
also
for that.
worthy of a point.
You're just going to heckle every single answer.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
that's
fair
the
enough.
way of it. That's the way. It is the way and the path. You must. Good night, Chris.
Night, Chris.
Buddy. Have a Merry Christmas. All the best. to you
Yeah,
and
Merry
family, man.
Christmas, darling.
Oh shoot! While we're saying goodnight to Chris, don't forget, guys. Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hello.
Anyway, shall we dabble with the answers? I think it's time.
Yes,
isn't it?
please.
Why not? Go for it, buddy.
What's
Yeah.
that?
So
about
the first story, the Santa smoke off, that is in fact the true story.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Did anyone actually say that was true?
Nobody did.
No, they shouldn't have because Bobby made it up.
Ah.
Yay.
I knew it.
Yes, it was in fact Bobby's story.
Why, yeah, you are there.
You don't get me with that pirate talk again. The second story with Jizzy the Rottweiler, that was, of course, my story.
Ah.
I know it seemed real, but I did, in fact, make that up. Little bit of help from my son Owen there as well.
Oh, yeah, we should have realised. That's very Owen-esque, actually.
That was Owen-ish.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of a wheeze about some of the stories, that's for sure. And of course, that third story, of course, yeah, it's boring, wasn't it? I mean, it's true. It sounds mad, but I mean, we can do better than that, buddy. We always do better. Yeah, okay. So there we go. So we have
we got Jim, Ellie, and Ash out with a 3-point lead.
Come on.
All of them got the round correct.
Losers.
Ben, Kate, Grez, and Kim all got, and Lee got 1 point in that round.
Shit.
Yeah. Kate, come on, and again.
Don't
Kate.
worry, 6 more points available, guys. On to round 2.
Nice.
Okay, so round 2, we are going Jizzy questions paternity of new puppies.
Hold on before you start, because he's already started.
Jizzy questions paternity of new pup. Are you fucking on drugs?
No, but Jizzy was.
Jizzy was.
Oh, of course.
Again,
this is why we do this show right here. To see if we can get her as red as her Santa hat.
or the nail varnish.
Again, this story again. It starts in Toronto, Canada, so it's already got a sort of varnish of truth to it, if you like.
Oh dear!
It's not David's story, is it?
Yeah, this is neighbours Jim Texano and Jacob Lincolnick, good friends. They allowed their dogs Jizzy the Rottweiler and Shagmeeta, cute little poodle, to play together all the time. One day, Jim noticed that Shagmeeta wasn't acting right. She had thrown up and was not eating her food. He rushed her to the vet, where they discovered that she was pregnant. Jim spoke to Jacob, and they agreed the puppies would almost certainly be Jizzy's, since the friends allowed their dogs a lot of alone time. Jim knew that Jizzy had to be the father, as Shagmeeta only interacted with him. Time passed, and the puppies were born. All resembled a dog down the street, Maximus Dickimus, who was a rather large German shepherd. When the puppies were introduced to Jizzy, he wanted nothing to do with them. In fact, he turned away from Shagmeeta. This made the owners question Shagmeeta's loyalty, as if she had been whoring around. They turned to famed TV host Maury Povich, who had agreed to have the dogs on to reveal the special on a reveal special where they will be tested so they can determine who's the puppy's father is. Episode to air this April. So that's first story. Juicy questions of paternity of the puppies. I think
Cuba, that's Jim's nickname, Dixus Maximus.
No, it's Maximus Dick. What was it? Maximus Dinkosaurus? What?
Maximus Dickumus, I think it was. Yeah,
Maximus Dickius or something. I think.
Oh my god!
It was. Well, there we go. Clearly, I know what you're thinking. I can see by the reactions that could be the true one. I know you're thinking it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Second story. Extremely rare white alligator is born at Florida Reptile Park. And this is in Kissimmee, Florida. An extremely rare and leucistic alligator. I don't know. I'm going to go with it. Leucistic, maybe. Was being born at a Florida Reptile Park. The 19.5-inch female named Dorothy slithered out of its shell and into the history books as one of the few known leucistic alligators, Gatorland Orlando said on Thursday. This is beyond rare. It's absolutely extraordinary, said Mark McHugh, president and CEO of Gatorland. So if I knew what the meaning of a word was, it could probably try and weave that into being believable, but I don't know what it means. I'm assuming it means...
Well, lucid. Albinism, like a
white alligator.
Yeah, but I mean,
is like when you have albinism, like the.
Yeah, but this could have been like an attitude problem, couldn't it? So you're just making assumptions there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are you trying for like brown credentials by having a go at the white alligator, Kuva?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Are you getting woke?
Yeah.
Hey,
you're damn right. You're damn right. That alligator wants to be known by a different kind of pronoun. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, we got on to the third story. No? On to the second story, it should be, isn't it?
Third.
No, this is third. Rare alligator is two. Third is
sorry. Yeah.
Divisible by 3.
Now nice one, Rez. I'm glad you're here. Mr. Maths, we call him.
Exactly.
Among other things.
This
is Madonna's trouser snake goes on the rampage. Madonna's songwriter and philanthropist Madonna recently released a Christmas charity single that combined her philanthropy with a heartfelt plea for the return of her beloved pet snake, Dup Dup Din Din. Madonna's snake, a native breed of the Shakadicky Forest region, had a trait of seeking out the warmth of human clothing as a place of safety and comfort. Unfortunately, when filming a cover version of George Michael's Last Christmas, which saw everybody leaving their boxer shorts on the floor, Dup Dup slipped into a pair of boxer shorts for comfort. When the cast put their clothing back on, Dup Dup made some bum his din din. Dup Dup was locally known as the Ass Viper. Within a few days, Dup Dup was returned to Madge. So after the return of her beloved snake, Madonna was able to carry on with her charity work and released covers of some of her own famous works, such as Papa Dom Preach, Eroticoma, and La Isla Bonita, along with the remake of the film Desperately Seeking Sujeevan. In support of the legendary 70s pop group ABBA, who released a version of their famous hits, Vindaloo and Gimme 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 a Naan After Midnight. Add some mango chutney and a sprinkle of rice. So there's the third story. Clearly I can see you've nailed it as the true one. Same again then. Just work out what the false ones were. This time we'll start off with Ellie this time, I believe.
Okay, right. So I'll say Kuva True, Bobby.
Okay.
There you go. It's my best
We'll
shot.
go to Lee Smithy Smith next, please.
Exactly the same as Ellie.
Nice. Ben, let's see if we can mix this up a bit, going for the loss.
Yeah. True, Cougar, and true. There are two.
Yeah. We can accept that.
That's how Ben plays the game. I can't believe he got one right in the last round. What the hell was he thinking?
Ash, what do you make of these three?
A mix of loss of judgment.
It's all right, buddy. We'll forgive you.
Bobby, true, Cougar.
Okay. I can see you playing this seriously. Oh, I like it. I like it.
Kidding. Like, she's
That is controversial in its own
Baker
right.
and Shannon. Are you sober?
So it's too early to drink or too late to drink. I can't decide which.
Well, we figured at 5 a.m. there, you would have just carried on from the evening before.
It's Christmas.
Yeah, you could have just.
Yeah, we're expecting to see you red-eyed and slumped against the camera. Saying, kill me now.
with your students around you.
We're all doing that.
Not today. My choir kids, they super glued like their antlers onto their hair. So I just been like trying to get that off.
Dude, that's the kind of shit you should be streaming. Ripping them off and watching those little shits scream.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm going to put that story in the last round. Okay, so we'll go to Rez and Kimber next, but Kimber isn't there, so you're only allowed to answer half of the stories.
Okay, half of 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to say I'm going to say Bobby.
Yeah, got that, Bobby.
Oh,
this is good. Good use of time. See, it cuts a lot of it out.
Yeah.
Bobby and True.
Bobby. You said 1.5 answers. That was 1.5 answers.
That wasn't. I'm afraid I'm docking you points there because that wasn't the 1.5 answers I was looking for.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, Rez.
Yeah.
Sorry. Just letting the side. If I do a scarf flick, will that get me my points back?
Maybe.
Do it and we'll decide.
Yeah, because when
sexy.
Yeah, because when you assume there's no I in
team,
and the thing with the it is bad.
I think there is an I in thing. I'll just do the scarf flick again.
Yeah, fair enough. But scarf splitting. Yes, okay. It's getting late for me now. Okay.
I know. We don't sleep.
Jim and Kate.
I'm closing all the windows down as well now. That doesn't help a lot. Right, on to Kate, please.
Bobby, true, Coos.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Jim?
I know the middle one's true, so I will go Cougar, true, Bobby.
You didn't want to be controversial tonight, Jimbo. You're arguing with me about
I know the middle one's true. I know there was a white alligator ball.
Kate, have you tried this? Have you tried this stuff?
Right here, Coops.
I don't drink anything. Oh, that's sherry. No.
Yeah.
That's
I don't drink anything. Ooh, sherry.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing I drink is sherry. I don't really drink anything else.
Delicious. Pedro Jimenez is lovely.
Is it
Yeah, remember it, Kay. I'll give you a bowl.
Yeah.
Polo's better.
It tastes like raisin juice.
Ooh,
Nice.
what's it called? Pedro Jimenez.
Pedro Jimenez.
On, unfortunately.
No,
Sounds like
that's
a footballer.
Raul Jimenez.
Exactly.
I've written it down.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll go with some answers in the chat in the meantime. We're going to go with Leo saying Cougar, True, and Bobby.
Sounds like a footballer.
It does.
It is. They take ripe, fresh Spanish footballers and ferment them into sherry.
Okay,
Well, they get the sunshine down there in Spain, don't they?
It'd be like Sweeney Todd, right, with the pies.
Can you stop muting my mic, please?
Yep.
It's to stop it breeding.
My internet
Probably.
shit.
Anyway, during the Vancouver, True and Bobby. Stuart Vancouver, True and Bobby. This seems to be a popular sort of choice at the moment. Ass Viper sounds like a nice thing. Yes, indeed. Nasty little pieces of work there.
Friday night, yeah.
Owen said Vancouver, True, Bobby, and Owen also likes a Christmas Ass Viper, of course. Mickey's pointing out the Res completing the scarf version of the L'Oreal advert.
I'm worth it.
Worth it.
I'm worth it.
And that's it, buddy. So that's it. So all 3 stories are out. So you want to let them know who's got what right here?
Okay. Well, our first story, the Jizzy questions the paternity of the new puppies. That was a story by my fabulous co-host Bobby K.
Yes. Rubbish. Rubbish. Rubbish.
I'm so good at it.
The white alligator that's telepathic or whatever that word means. That's true.
Rubbish.
It was.
And of course, the Madonna's pet trouser snake is a story by myself because I enjoyed that one, and that was another one Owen assisted me with. We were having a nice laugh about song titles.
True stories in that one. You're lying.
We did. We got you on that one, Benny. Because that you did guess wrong, you got 0 points in that round. You're still at 1. Jim got 1 point that round after sweeping the first round. He's up to 4. Ellie got 1 point that round. She's up to 4. Kate swept the round, got all 3, so she's up to 4. Ash has now swept 2 rounds in a row. She's up to 6 points altogether. Lee got 1 point in that round. He's got 2. And Rez and Kim swept the round as well. So they are now up to 4. So there's still 3 points available. And it's pretty much still anybody's game except for Ben's or Lee's. But because Lee's making his debut, we might give him bonus points because that's just the way it is. And it's Christmas. So round 3.
Oh, we can we wait for round 3? Of course not. Let's get on with it.
No, get on with it. I'm hungry.
Suits you, sir. Norwegian man wins future bride in a traditional Viking competition. This is from Gunvangen in Norway. A Norwegian man won his bride after spending his whole life alone. Christoph Dinkel had never kissed a girl and been on a date and never seen a woman nude up until this point. The 36-year-old man was determined to settle down. He had tried and failed through several dating apps. He decided he would try a new approach. He registered for the upcoming Viking Games, in which the winner would be gifted a bride. He was determined to win. He trained hard and prepared for the upcoming games. He went into beast mode. During the hand-to-hand sparring, he took his opponent down by crushing his testicles with his bare hands. He won the wrestling competition by covering himself in his own I think it's supposed to be in his own jizz, making it impossible for opponents to grab him. He won the sword throwing competition by pulling out his penis and challenging people. No challengers came forward, and he was proclaimed the winner. He won the whole competition, and it was time to claim his prize. His options were Ingrid, Greta, and Amelia. Unfortunately, he didn't read the small print and didn't realize that the new bride was actually a pig. Hopefully, they still live happily ever after. That's the first story with the Viking Games and the pig bride. I think I remember that one. I think it was in the Guardian, wasn't it?
It was.
I think that's Viking season 4.
Here we go. Second story. Where it is Nebraska woman bags marriage proposal shortly after killing big buck on hunting trip. This is in Omaha, Nebraska. A Nebraska woman bagged a marriage proposal earlier this month along with a big buck during a recent deer hunting trip. Samantha Carmenzin's boyfriend not only gave her the first shot at the deer they had spotted on a trail camera south of Lincoln, but then surprised her by popping the question in the middle of a photo shoot with the prize trophy. a giant buck with 11 times on one side and its antlers are 9 on the other. 11 times on one side of its antlers. I'll never find it.
Spikes, the little spikes. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Fair. God, I'm so.
You're not with it right now. You're not with it right now.
I'm definitely not with it. I'm not sure I knew that word anyway.
Yeah.
Just
along with a lot of others.
Like the things on a fork are called tines. So it's just anything that like sticks upward is called a tine, I suppose.
Yeah, Rez, stop being so intelligent.
So, yeah,
it's just speculation.
So basically, you've just dampened down my time right now, haven't you?
Well, listen, I mean, I know that when I come on, it sticks up, but there's got to, what can you do?
Fair enough. Onwards we go.
I'm here for Shaker Dicky Forest and Bono's Cobra.
No, we're talking about tines.
No.
Yes. Maybe. Anyway, I'll finish off the story then, shall I?
Yes.
And then something else. Everybody has been saying they would marry him too if he let them shoot this big of a deer. Cummins said. It was in Omaha, told the Omaha World Herald. In 3 years of dating, one of the things the couple bonded over is their shared love of hunting. They process and eat the meat of what they kill. So that's your second wildly unbelievable story.
Nice.
Americans.
I wouldn't own up to making that up, even if it was mine. Unless I was trying to trick people into that. Anyway,
we have to make up ones like
story.
You wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't do that. Third story. We'll bring it up to more sort of general news headlines. You're in trouble during the spring.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. Lars Ragnarsson knew he had an epic name. He also knew he needed to know all of the epic stories from his ancestors to pass down to his children and his children's children. This is the way. One such story centers upon the world-famous Holmenkollen ski jump in Oslo, Norway. Legend has it that the Olympic ski slope came into existence as Surtur, the fire demon, laid siege to the earth from the underworld, and his giant sword pierced through into our world. To save our realm from the gods, to save our realm, the gods from around the earth rallied together to try and extinguish the flames and heal the wound. But despite their numbers and great powers, it was to no avail. Odin, however, had not joined them. Instead, he had travelled to Aegir's hall in the legendary beer hall of the gods. He commanded Aegir to brew his most potent brew yet, to douse the flames from Surtur's flaming sword. Enraged upon seeing the damage done to the land, Odin grabbed the beer and drank it all immediately. He then unleashed a ferocious squall of water from his bulging loins to quell the fire and drench the sword. Odin took a mighty breath and cooled the sword with his breath, turning it into a mountain of ice. His son, Thor, equally enraged, then called upon the storm's power and slammed the mighty hammer Mjolnir and shattered the ice mountain, leaving one perfect shard. To this day, that shard is used as the Olympic ski jump. The morals of this epic tale are thus: do not fuck with Odin. He'll kick your ass and piss all over your puny gods. Secondly, do not fuck with Thor, because he will strike down with his hammer and you'll be left on a slippery slope. But most importantly, never, ever stand under the Holmenkollen ski jump during the spring. So there we go. That is our final 3 stories.
Before, you better copyright that story because Disney's going to nick that for the next 4 Disney.
Where was Jizzy? Where was Jizzy in all this?
Disney.
Yeah,
that belongs to Coover and the Kang.
He was busy pissing on a tree, Red. He was busy pissing on a tree.
Disney, you can't put 80s music on that and make it a plot.
Yeah. Well, I would actually pay to hear a Disney film saying, do not fuck with Odin.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's all 3 stories there. So you got the Norwegian man that married a pig. You got the Nebraska woman that kills shit and then marries her man. And then we got Odin peeing on people. Or melting pee.
Pissing on the flaming sword and turning it into a ski jump, basically.
That makes sense.
It's a dad and lad activity, basically.
Yeah, father and son at time, man. It's quality time together, man.
Exactly.
All right, run them through, Coobs. Let's finish this up, buddy.
Okay, so we will start off this time. We'll go straight to the resonator this time, please.
Bobby Trucoover.
Rubbish.
We'll go to Ash next, please.
I agree with Rez. Bobby True Cuba.
Rubbish.
Okay, I can see where this is going. Okay. Lee, Mr. Smithy Smith.
Also, Bobby True Cuba.
Rubbish.
There is a definite theme going on here.
Kate.
Well, I've put the same as everyone else, and now I want to be different, but I'm not going to. I'm going to say Bobby True Cuba.
Rubbish.
Right, you're going to shake this up, aren't you, Jim?
Well, I know the last one's Cuba because it's you and your son. That's what the story's about. So I know the last one's you.
They always say, write what you know about.
I like your style, Jim.
So I thought, I've got to go Bobby True.
Bloody hell, it's easy for you to say.
Bobby K also has sons, right?
Who's
not like he's childless.
Rubbish.
Rez is looking like the most camp ISIS ever.
I sis you a Merry Christmas. I sis you. Oh, wait, this is a different song. Ben and Elly.
Ben and Elly. Ellie, then we'll go to Ellie first. And then...
I'm gonna try and flip it, right? Because if I don't, I'm gonna lose anyway. So I'm gonna go Cooper, True, Bobby.
Okay.
I think you're trying.
And then, of course, to end us off, Ben, who's going for the loss.
The trifecta.
Yeah. First one is definitely a true story. 100%. That the man ripping his dick off to throw it at someone. 100% the true story.
Has to be.
We've all done that in our careers as a Viking. Second one, absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Of course, Kuva wrote it. Absolute rubbish. And thirdly, we know it's Bobby K. We know that Bobby K has got a massive love of 4 movies, which is why he watches them a lot with little K. So I think that's Bobby K.
Look who's popping into the show last minute here. Oh, you're bringing that up. There you go.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
He missed out Ducky.
See, that wasn't started. That wasn't actually started for that Brian.
Say hi to Ducky. Hi, Ducky.
Hi, Ducky. Hi.
I feel bad for Ash because this is how she's actually starting her day.
Yes.
I woke up at 4 a.m. to do this. Yeah.
I want to be in that class.
Me too.
I want to see what goes down.
Could you imagine all of us turn up to Ash's classroom one day?
That would be hilarious.
With a Rottweiler, and you've got to guess the name.
Yeah.
With a whole bunch of different animals and guess all the names.
Oh, friends.
All right, Cube, let's finish this off, buddy. Let's finish this off.
Okay. We are.
Jamie Carragher.
So what he's doing, what you got to know what he's doing, Ange, at Tottenham is that he's trying to get the playing really high. Sorry.
Hi.
They do know, don't they? Go.
But don't go.
Leave him alone.
See, that was my Madrid accent. All right, yes, how's it going?
Who's
What the hell is that?
I don't know. Something I came up with the other day.
Oh, I thought it was more
Some
me and
Tiger Man
talking
thing.
now all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It looks like the kabaddi mascots in India. There's actually
It's actually Jamie Carragher in a tiger onesie.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
And I shall add to it my very angry German accent.
Go on.
Now, see here.
You know that's not on. Mine hair.
That's just not a German.
No, it really isn't. It's not whatever game they play in Germany.
We shall finish off with the people in the chat. What have they said anyway? They're going Bobby K, True, and Kuva. From Stuart, Drula saying Bobby, True, and Kuva. Owen is also saying Bobby, True, and Kuva. And also saying he was dating the pig. And hi from NS Sports. Hi, Brian. No, that doesn't work, does it?
No, it doesn't work.
No. It could be a Brian.
No.
Big up to yourself, mate. Big up. Done that one. People saying hello to Brian. Oh, we kind of lost a bit of enthusiasm there on the last round, didn't people? Don't get myself in trouble. Got locked out.
Time to wrap
That was
it up.
really serious round. Really serious round.
It was. There we go. Well, we'll just have to do the answers then.
We'll just have to do the answers. Ben, of course, carried on his tradition of getting 0 in that round, so he finishes the game with 1 point. Jim, Kate, Ash, Lee all swept the round with 3 points. They got every single one correct. And the one lady, Ellie, that decided to change her vote at the end, unfortunately, only got one right. So let's finish this with 1 point. Jim with 7, Ellie with 5, Kate with 7, Ash with 9, Lee with 5, Rez and Kim get a combined 7. But we give what do you want to do? Give Lee 5 bonus points so he finishes first? 10 to 9 over Ash? Because I'm really annoyed with Ash right now. She got every single one right. She saw through all our bullshit.
That's because she's a teacher.
Don't fuck with educators. It's simple.
Yeah,
that's annoying. Last time we had smart people on.
It's strange when you actually listen to things and then apply some intelligence to it. You can get the answers, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think she fits in here, does she?
I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out a way to get her a bottle of wine over there.
Zero.
That girl down.
Yeah, you know what? Everyone likes to slum it from time to time. Look at me.
Thanks for joining us, lower folk.
We just love what a dine is from Rez, not me.
So congratulations, Ash. Your debut on the show, and you won this evening's Spot the Bull. Is there anybody? What would you like to say? Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, sure. I'd like to thank myself for being so intelligent and like.
Just fine. She fits in just fine.
People forget to big themselves up enough. I'm all for it.
Yeah. It's like those Oscar nominations. It's like the Oscar winners, right? They come into, I'd like to thank my family. I'd like to thank Jesus. Like, thank yourself. You did the work.
In it, bro. You tell them. But that is it for us for this evening. Lee, I know you've got to get going, buddy. You got an early morning. Sorry for keeping you on a little bit later here. What's going on? Are you going to be popping up on any shows soon or anything? You got anything people should be looking out for, buddy?
Not that I know of, mate. No.
You're going on Kate's show over the weekend.
What? No, he said it might come on Christmas Day or New Year's Eve.
Yes, that is over the weekend, isn't it?
It isn't.
No, Christmas Day is Monday, buddy.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
Oh, I don't know what day it is. I swear to God.
That's what he's got you for.
Yeah.
You know what? You get thrown downstairs on a regular basis. Let's see how your freaking recollection is on days.
It was like that before.
Oh. So you thought if I keep chucking him down, something might go bang straight finally?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Knock some sense into him.
It's quite dark, this show sometimes, isn't it? I'm not talking about you, buddy.
Are you talking about me and Ash? Oh, you mean the atmosphere here. Ben, what's coming on up Coffee Company, buddy?
We're on a bit of a hiatus for a couple of days over the Christmas period, so I don't know. You'll probably find me screaming at cows. I don't know. Cataners, umbrella.
You're gonna scream at cows? You're gonna go see Mark Cousins?
Yeah, basically.
What
But
was that?
on Monday, on Christmas Day, Tottenham on Tour will be doing a 9 a.m. cockerel doodle do for all the people at Christmas that might not have anyone they can necessarily spend time with. So spend the morning with us. I think Kim and Rez will be joining us as well to make our show a bit more intelligent. Because
what? That wasn't the deal.
Dumb it down.
That wasn't the deal.
No.
Yes, it was.
Oh,
right.
Shit.
So join us on Cockle Doodle Doo Monday morning. We've got a show coming out Sunday after the game called Anger Management, the greatest name in Spurs YouTube, which I came up with myself. So I'm bigging myself up. So yeah, get over to Tottenham on Tour. We've got a couple of shows over the Christmas period for those. And join us on Christmas morning where we just can hang out, chill out, do something or rather. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like going to be like chill, isn't it?
For all those people that might not have anyone over the Christmas period. So come and spend some time and we have a family chat and, I don't know, talk rubbish.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there you go. What's happening with you, Ash? We got the Chat Hot Lane coming up on Sunday morning, 8 a.m. here, 1 p.m. UK time.
Yeah, so on Talking Ball, Bobby and I are going to be doing White Chart Lane, which is like a multilingual show. So if you don't know Hindi or Punjabi or English, you can still show up, talk to us in any language. Hopefully we understand. If we don't, we try. So it'll be fun.
I'm going to turn up and speak Farsi. It's going to be hilarious.
I can make
Actually,
that.
I know some Farsi.
Do you really?
Hey, she went 9 for 9 on Spot the Bull, buddy.
Yeah.
She knows things.
We're way out of your league, Raz. Spot the Bull. We know it is the gauge for intelligence around the community. So
especially in this community.
Yeah, because if you turn up, you demonstrate what your intelligence level is.
And big up the Mod Father is dropping everybody's
ways.
links in here. If you can get over, give them some support, it'd be much appreciated. Rez, Kim, you guys got anything coming up on any shows? You just said you're going to be on Tottenham on tour with Benny for Christmas Day.
Yes, we will, and also announcing Tottenham on Tour 24. We're going to be coming. Myself and Kim have joined Tottenham on Tour. We're going to be doing new things. New content, new shows coming in January, and
you shouldn't have announced that yet, Rez.
What?
Rez, we shouldn't have announced that.
Oh yes, on for Christmas Eve, innit? Anyway, we're coming. It doesn't matter. It's not organised. Yeah. Surprise, everyone.
Nothing to do with me.
Yeah, but we're gonna be doing things, and yeah, it's gonna be fun.
And last but not least, what's happening on Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs? How many more Christmas messages are there? How many more big time friends of yours are you bringing onto the show? And
well, we had Gary Mabbott today. We've got the last one Sunday, which is he's not my favourite player, but he's the biggest legend out of all of them. And I'll give you a clue. English isn't his first language, and the message.
Ramon Vega.
Oh, Stuart.
Ramon Vega.
Oh, Stuart.
No. Bigger. I'm not telling
Timothy
you.
Atuba.
If you get, I'm not telling you. But all I say is it's frigging hilarious because he clearly doesn't have a clue what's going on. But tomorrow we've got an instant match reaction.
That's it, believe me,
Mia and Ellie. Huh? What, Jim?
It'd be Levy the last one then. He ain't got a clue what's going on.
Instant match reaction tomorrow at just after 5. Last Legends message Christmas Eve at 3:00. We're doing a Christmas Day show at 7:00 for anyone that's on their own and wants to come and see us and have someone to talk to on Christmas Day. And then New Year's Eve as well. We're having a big live on-stream party from 10 p.m. seeing in the New Year live for anyone that's on their own or can't go out or
There you go.
I don't
Jim.
want to celebrate Mickey's birthday.
So yeah, it should be fun.
One.
There you go. So all the links are in the chat, guys. Get yourselves over to Tottenham on Tour, the coffee company, Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs, and Talking Ball. We much
Yeah, but
appreciate
you haven't asked me. You haven't asked me.
She speaks on your behalf. That's what the message she sent me. She said, "Don't talk
Yeah,
to
but
Jim."
I might be going on a
wherever
show
I
that
say
you don't
so.
know about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why, Bobby?
it's
Jim's
Tell him,
saving
Jim.
himself.
all yours,
You
baby.
tell him.
We wanted to give you your own moment.
Okay. Well, I don't know where the fuck I'm going to be because I don't even know what day it is.
Hold on. What show
It's
are you
terrible
on
when you've
right
got a
now?
more famous other half, isn't it, Jim? I suffer with the same problem with this one.
What? I'm
Where's
not
that-
more famous than
You
you.
get pushed down the
Everyone knows
stairs as
you.
well.
Everyone loves you.
Jim, where the hell's your Three Spurs Boys shirt?
It's I think it's in the wash.
It is in the wash.
Yeah, I did. I wore it and I was showing it off the other day when I was on the stream.
That's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
when you was on Tottenham on tour.
At least you wear yours. Kate never does. That's okay.
And I love my cough ones though.
Bobby, I
so
wear it in
comfortable.
bed so that I feel close to you and Coover when I'm in bed on my own. I like to have one on each breast. Bobby on one and Cooves on the other.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I really like that
Oh,
answer.
yeah, I'm there,
I'm
mate.
fine with that now. All of a sudden, I got no problem with that at all.
It's all true.
Yeah,
So
I've
easy.
got zero problem.
And I go to bed with the cough. Look.
See,
So
Jim's
what-
representing.
That's right. So one big Spurs family, isn't it?
Yeah.
One
One
big
big
expensive
functional
family.
family.
Yeah, it sounds like a
I know-
hillbilly. It sounds like a hillbilly family the way we're all describing it right now.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
can't marry you. You're not my cousin.
They seem pretty happy to me.
Good night, Coover.
Good night, Uncle Sister Brand.
No, he's dancing around and smiling. I think it must be a good existence, that.
Yeah,
There you
is that your mama or your sister? Yep.
It's a Disney party.
Yeah, we're having a jizz party.
Having a jizz party.
It's always a good jizz party. We'll continue that part offline. But that is it
Jizz
for us.
off.
Thank you for joining us. Just want to run through here quickly here and just thank Mia for her 1 month membership chat. Kate as well. Jim as well, who's
bless her.
in house here.
The
Jim was
internet
kind
place
enough
is
to
gonna
send the
come
first super chat as well. And sent this one to Chris Peters, was kind enough to send us a super chat in. Andrew Gregory with a nice big one as well. Leo showing us some love. Chris Peters then gifted 5 memberships out as well. So much love all the way around. Jim with another super chat and Mia throwing in 2 to let us know that she believes Die Hard is not an Xmas movie, but it is a Christmas movie. So thank you,
it's not.
everybody, this
Fucking
evening.
what?
It is.
Fucking do that.
Yes.
Let me just mute
Yeah.
Kate now because she doesn't know. Well, we'll just do it this way. It's easier. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Ashley, thank you for taking the time to make your debut. Jim, Kate,
Hey.
Ben,
Thank you
Rez,
for having me.
Tim, thank you for all
Merry
taking the time
Christmas,
to join us as
everyone.
always. Everybody out there, have yourselves a Merry Christmas. We hope Santa's good
Merry
to you. For those of you that
Christmas.
celebrate, for those of you that don't celebrate, I
Nope.
feel free to send me something just out of the goodness of your heart. I don't mind.
Yeah.
And come and spend the evening with us if you're on your own. Don't be
There
on
you
your
go.
own.
There you go. So, guys,
Can I bring my
everybody's-
friends?
Don't be alone. We're all out here. There's going to be people on streams jumping in there and bring shows. So, by all means, get in there, show some love. And that's it for us, Coofs. Anything you want to add there?
Leave
before
me
you go?
out. Leave
Also,
me
we'll put
out.
Merry Christmas, Brian. Should we do Merry Christmas, Brian?
Yeah,
on the way?
Merry Christmas, Brian.
Bye, Brian.
Bye, Brian.